Hey yo, what's good with Black Goose TV family? It's your boy Fluence. I'm back like I never left. Double saluted the gang. I ain't forget. I ain't forget. I'm here, y'all. It's been a while, a long time. You feel me? Last time I was here, David Benavidez, Caleb Plant. Since then, we've had some bangers of some fights that I didn't show up for. Obviously, Ryan Garcia versus Devontae Davis, one of the biggest ones. But hey, man, come on, man. I've been out here. I've been out here making moves, you know what I'm saying, getting things right on my end. So I haven't been able to have as much time, you know what I'm saying, to put towards the YouTube side of the game. But as y'all can see below, this is episode 98 when it comes to Fluence Lounge. So I got one more episode, and it's going to be episode 100. I got a pretty big plan for the 100. So I got to make sure I strategically make sure when I do Fluence Lounge 100, not only is it a dope fight, whether that's going to be UFC or boxing, either one. But I just got to make sure, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure I do it right. It's going to be it's going to be fly. So I got one more episode to 100. So I'm kind of being strategic about it because I've been I've been getting things set up and right on my side. So when 100 does come, it's gonna be fly. So the first thing I'm gonna say is I ain't forgot about the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I took a step back because I've been getting things taken care of on my end personally, and things are looking good. So once all that is complete, everything should be like on point probably by the end of this month. I'm gonna be planning to make sure that I strategically do Fluence Lounge 99 on a good card, and then to make sure that when I do 100 episode 100, it's gonna be a banger of a card, whether it's boxing or it's UFC, because I'm gonna have the whole setup. Everything is gonna be like I don't even know, man. I got things cooking in the works. You know what I'm saying? So um, I probably shouldn't have taken so much time off when it comes to this because you know what I'm saying it kills the algorithm. I'm not really worried about that. You feel me? All I'm really worried about when it comes to this is really just you know what I'm saying using it kind of as an outlet. Just kind of like talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while when the homies come through, Zen's supposed to come through. I ain't really chopped it up with him in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So use it for that platform. And then, you know, all the OGs of the channel, whenever they come back in, just chop it up, see how things going. That's really what I want to use the platform for now, you know, obviously. And, you know, keep it boxing, keep it sports, all that good stuff. But I'm back like I never left. You already know who it is. Fluence in the building. We here, Fluence Lounge. I'm watching the Lakers game right now. It's not looking so good for them, obviously. We got the Devin Haney, Vasily Lomachenko card coming up later in the night. So I'm gonna be watching that joint too. So it's like, hey man, I was like, it's only right I come back, you know what I'm saying, today. It makes sense, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, strategically choosing when to go live because I want to make sure when I do episode 100, you know what I'm saying, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? Not only with whatever we watching, you know what I'm saying, but also, you know what I'm saying, the setup, all that stuff. Because I remember I told y'all what was it like December, end of December, beginning of January when I had the little fire joint happen. I was like, I'm gonna make sure I get everything on point at some point. You feel me? And that's what I've been working on. So all that's gonna come. It's just already in place. So I'm happy about that. But salute, double salute to the people we here, man. Let's have a good night tonight. Nonetheless, man. Let's rock and roll like ain't nothing ever, you know what I'm saying, changed or happened. 10-point games about to be the end of the first quarter. Lakers is looking shaky, man. Lakers is looking real shaky. No cap, man. I'm not liking this. Oof. What's even crazier is Murray is still being Murray, man. You know, the one thing about the Denver Nuggets that's like that I see personally, like as much as I want the Lakers to go to the chip, you know what I'm saying? I want to see Bron get that chip. You're shooting way too much still, Bron. As much as I want to see that happen, you know what I'm saying? I'm like I was watching the Boston Celtics Miami Heat game yesterday. And I'm like, one, Jimmy Buckets is crazy, right? But just watching all four teams, Denver Nuggets is by far the best team, bro. Like, I really think the Denver Nuggets is going to go all the way. As much as I want the Lakers to win, I want LeBron to get that fifth. You feel me? Be one away from Jordan because I honestly feel like if he don't win one this year, I don't think he's going to win another one. Just because I'm like, and also, you know, some could say obviously, you know, he's still dealing with the injury, so maybe if he didn't deal with that injury, Braun would be going to the bucket more. He wouldn't be settling so much. That could be something. But, I just don't see Braun being 39, 40 years old, being able to go this far or have to put this much on his back. I feel like this is the last run right here. You know what I'm saying? That's me personally. I think this is peak AD. You know what I'm saying? I think from this season on, I don't think AD gets any better. So I'm like, if they don't win it this year, I think it's done. Me personally, I think Denver's going to win this game. I think they're actually going to 4-0 the Lakers. I think the Celtics is going to win one, maybe two games against the Heat, but I think we're going to see Heat versus Denver. Denver going to win it all. That's what I really think. Because I'm like, no one is better than Denver, bro. And this is why. Joker is by far the best player in the playoffs. I was listening to the Odd Couple yesterday. It's crazy. I listen to them a lot now. I remember I used to hate Rob Parker, but yeah, I actually enjoy his takes. But I was listening to Odd Couple, and one of their topics was who has been the best player in the playoffs this year. And a lot of people were calling in, they were saying Jimmy Butler just because no one expected Jimmy Butler to do what he did. He was crazy. I mean, he wasn't really that crazy in the regular season, averaging like 24 points. But then he comes into the playoffs and he's just going wild. And as much as I agree with that, it's kind of like I feel like you're giving kind of like a cushion by saying, Jimmy Butler is the best player just because you didn't expect that from him. I think what makes you the best player is the expectations, and not only meeting those expectations, but superseding those expectations. That's what Joker did, man. Joker can't be stopped from no one. So that's why I think even if the Celtics beat the Miami Heat somehow, which I don't think they will, but let's say they do, Celtics are going to lose to Denver because they don't have no one who can guard Joker. And if you want me to be 100, this is a strong take. Why? And this too. Like, think about this too. A lot of people are saying like, I didn't expect Jimmy Butler to do this in the playoffs. How many people expected Jamal Murray to do this in the playoffs? I'm looking at Jamal Murray, and Jamal Murray, he's looking better than Jalen Brown to me. At some points, Jamal Murray even looks better than Jason Tatum to me. Like when I was watching the Phoenix game, who's the two best players on Phoenix? Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, right? Who's the best two best players on the Nuggets? Nuggets, excuse me. Joker, Jamal Murray. Ultimately, your two best players have to be better than the two best players you're playing against to win the series. As good as Devin Booker was, right? When it came to the time where it really mattered, Murray, he outbucketed him. He looked better. He just did. And that's because Devin Booker, he got to get his shots. The mid range, all that, his three was falling. But Murray, man, I don't know, man. This is a controversial take, man. But I'm like, Murray's been playing better than Tatum. He's been playing better than Brown, obviously better than Booker. I think Murray is the difference maker when it comes to the Nuggets. And then they just surrounding the surrounding squad they got, man. It's crazy. So I just think Denver got the best team in the playoffs, period. I think they're gonna I think they're gonna beat the Lakers to go up 3-0. I think they're gonna win the series. Lakers might get one game, maybe. And then, I do think Heat's gonna beat the Celtics. I do. I think the Heat's gonna beat the Celtics. So I think it's gonna be Heat Denver. And I don't think he got nothing for Joker. What's going to be interesting. The Heat. What would be interesting? The Heat versus Denver is buckets versus Murray, because you already know Joker going to eat. But the thing is, if Butler can put that dog and really, what I'm saying, be able to stifle a lot of what Murray's doing, they might have a chance. Because I think the surrounding cast that Miami has is equal to the surrounding cast of Denver. It's just Joker's going to be by far the best player on the court if that ends up happening. You know what I'm saying? But that's me jumping ahead. You know what I'm saying? Giving my little Fluence predictions. Obviously tonight too, we got Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. A lot of big fights happened this year, man. I haven't gone on this thing and talked about the Ryan Garcia Javante fight at all. I really don't want to be honest with you. That doesn't need to be talked about. Um, as much as that was a very look forward fight, a lot of people watched it. Supposedly did over 1 million pay-per-views. Just when you saw them in the ring together, just felt a little gimmicky in the sense of why is this a catch weight? And I don't even want to go into that. It just the fight happened. It was entertainment. Wasn't necessarily a good fight. That's what a lot of people don't want to talk about. It wasn't really a good fight, but just the fact that those two was willing to get in the ring, really more props to Ryan Garcia, because Garcia didn't have to take that fight. What that does to him from here on out, who knows? He'll still be a superstar, but we'll see. Um, but yeah, anyways, back to what's going to be happening tonight when it comes to Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko. It's going to be an interesting fight. As we all know, Lomachenko, he is a how could you describe Loma when it comes to boxing fans? he's definitely revered by a lot of boxing fans. He's held up on a pedestal. That's a great way actually to put it. He's definitely held up on a pedestal. His whole entire career. Whether that's a good thing, whether that's a bad thing, is that me dissing him? Is that me, giving his props? Either way it goes, however you want to decipher that. Loma has definitely been put on a pedestal his entire career. Has he deserved that? Absolutely. Amazing amateur career, Olympian. He came in, fought for the title his first fight. He's amazing accomplishments. Fought some very hard opponents and made them look silly. Um, you can't take anything away from Loma's career, whether you feel like some of the praise and some of the opportunities he got, he deserved it or not. And, that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, when you look at his career, look at his resume, what he's able to do, he does deserve to be looked at as a great in the sport. Now, one thing we do have to talk about though when it comes to Loma is obviously as great as he looked, as much as a pedestal that we put, or I should say boxing fans have put him on, whether rightfully, so deserving or not. He's shown some chinks in his armor. Like I said, he has that, first loss when he came, when he turned pro. A lot of people kind of just like, snuffed that off and like, oh, that doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, a loss, it happened. So, um, he has that. And then obviously we know he has that loss against Teofimo Lopez. And, ever since, and Teofimo Lopez, ever since that win against Lomachenko, hasn't, really looked the greatest. Obviously, he had that loss against Cambosos, and then after that, he went on to have, a couple of lackluster performances. As of recent, being against Sandor Martin. So it does make you wonder. Obviously, Lomachenko was rebound from that, having a fight against Comey, where he looks great. Had a fight against Jermaine Ortiz. Some people would say he didn't look that great, but he did get the win. So my biggest question, right, when it comes to the night against Devin Haney, is what Loma will we get? Are we going to get a re-energized Loma? Are we going to get the Loma that we were seeing, previous to the Teofimo Lopez loss, where he was just styling, dialing, wilding, and circling and moving and grooving on every single opponent? Or we're going to get the, post Loma after that loss to Teofimo, where I think, majority of his performances have been pretty lackluster. Dang, Braun can't hit nothing. And one of Devin Haney's biggest assets, one of his biggest, tools that he uses, obviously, is that jab. That jab, and keep guys at the end of his jab, utilize that, to be able to take advantage. You saw it work wonders against George Kambosos. Kambosos had a lot of time trying to figure out the jab. Loma has said in interviews, the jab's not going to be a problem for him. The jab's not going to work. He's not going to be able to keep it off. And I actually somewhat agree with Loma right there. I've never actually seen Loma have a problem with somebody who's had a good jab. Obviously, some can argue that he hasn't fought against someone with a as good of a jab as Devin Haney, so that's understandable. But I've never seen him have a problem with a guy with a good jab. I think Loma, his stylistic approach, his ability, the way he utilizes his movement, is actually perfect to fight against someone with a good jab because he has so many tools to be able to minimize uh, um, the effectiveness of someone with a good jab. What, in my personal opinion, is the biggest chink in Loma's um, armor, where we've seen it be a problem for him, is volume. Guys who utilize volume, guys who where he wants to come forward, hit you with the combination just to set up a certain angle. Once he switches that angle, or maybe he'll come in and hold. They don't switch the angle, come again. There's a lot of positives. If you watch slow, there's a lot of positives. He'll let his hands go, but because of how he utilizes his footwork and his angles, there's positives in what he's doing. And so you've seen, problems as like a guy like Teofimo Lopez presented when he fought him, even Jermaine Ortiz when he fought him. Um, and if you continue with pressure, if you let them hands go, don't let Loma be able to sit and think, switch, switch the fight, switch the, be able to switch sides, be able to utilize his angles. If you just keep coming, when he decides to take that pause, you start forward, that's when he has problems. Now, will Devin Haney be able to utilize, take advantage of that? I don't know. Devin Haney is considerably bigger than Loma, so Loma, I want to say Loma's really ever had problems. And he's usually the smaller guy in most of his fights, so I don't really think that's going to be an issue. But I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's probably going to go 12 rounds. I think it's going to be whoever's the better boxer is going to win this one. You know, um, if I was Loma, I think my game plan would probably be start chop the tree down, start from the bottom, and work my way up. That's what I would do. Devin Haney, my personal opinion, just the way he boxes. Um, I think for the size of Loma and how he stylistically approaches, I think the body is going to be something he can take advantage of a lot. I think so, and I think if he starts if he starts down, works his way up, I think that would be something that could be very beneficial for Loma in the long run. Especially if he doesn't, if, when he does decide to, get in close enough, let his hands go a little bit, clinch like he always likes to do. Then the break comes and be able to switch his sides, then work the body again, clinch again. I think Loma has to make this a dirty fight. That's my personal opinion. I think that's going to be something that's going to be beneficial for him. But um, we'll see. We'll see. We got Dub in the building, man. What's good with it, Dub? I know it's been a long time, bro. What's happening with it, man? You already know what it is, dog. How you been, man? How you feeling? I gotta get your opinion on some things. Let me know. You already know, man. I dropped the link when you ready, man. Oh, they got Eddie Murphy in the building. Dog, I've been handling business, man. I've been handling business. Had to get some things right. So I've been a little bit too busy to be able to get it popping on the YouTube side of the game, but everything's looking good. So I was like, man, today let me get up in here, man. And I've been strategically trying to do my Fluence lounges because I got 100 coming up, and I wanted to make sure when I do Fluence Lounge episode 100, like I got my setup and all that good stuff. Like this on some, this on some me shit. That's it. So yeah, you good? Take your time, man. I'm like, we're not even close with the Devin Haney Loma fight, so just let me know. I'm gonna drop it in. Zen should be in here a little bit later too. I'm just chilling, talking my shit, watching Laker game. Lakers finally coming back. Good for them. Brown can't be letting. Oh, that's Joker. That was like MP for a minute. Let's go Hachi the Ruma. Hachi Ruma. That's a good take from Hachi right there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's one thing Zen said that I agree with him. He says he thinks the Lakers are gonna win this game because he thinks the role players of the Denver aren't gonna play as good away. I agree with that. I agree with that. My only The only thing I would say to counter that is even if the role players don't play that good, if Joker plays good and Jamal plays good, that still means that the Lakers have to have AD plays phenomenal and LeBron has to play phenomenal. If they both don't play phenomenal, their role players are going to have to come in exceptionally. They're going to have to be exceptional. That means you got to have that Hachiruma. Hachiruma got to go crazy. Reeves got to go crazy. Lonnie Walker has to play solid, and then Dennis Schroeder just can't do no dumb shit because Dennis Schroeder will do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? That's still asking a lot for a win. Because I'm like, all Denver needs really is Joker and Jamal to play good, and they good. That boy Joker right now, just little boy AD, he missed it, but man, I like the little run. Oh, that's a nice play right there. That's nice. Caught him lacking. Lakers are picking it up now. That's what we need for real, for real. Because they was for a minute, it wasn't looking right. Mm. But Murray come back, boy. I'm telling you, man, Murray is the X factor, dog. If they can't do nothing with Murray, man, this game is over. They can't do nothing with Murray. It's done by far. What's good with his there? Let me know when to drop the link. That boy Murray is a problem. I'm telling you, Murray, in my personal opinion, better than Jaylen Brown. That wasn't a foul. That's crazy. Better than Jaylen Brown. He's not better than Tatum, but if you want me to be 100, I think he's been playing better than Tatum in these playoffs. As far as a consistent basis, Tatum's had bigger games, bigger moments, but consistently Murray's been playing better than Tatum. I think if I was going to rank, like right now, the four teams, the top players as far as uh how their my bad, I'm distracted by this game. It's getting close. How the production has been. Obviously, number one, Joker. Number two, Jimmy Buckets. And number three, I'm going Murray. I'm going number three, Murray. Then four, then I'll go Jason Tatum. Number five, I'll go AD. Then number six, he traveled. Number six, I'll go Bron. That's how I see it. The effectiveness. That does that. That says a lot, though, no doubt. To Jimmy Buckets. So whereas like in that top six, you got two players from of the four teams, three teams in there, and then for Miami Heat, it's just Jimmy Buckets. So that is crazy. Well, no, Celtics. I didn't put Jaylen Brown in there, but I would say Jaylen Brown is playing better than anybody on the Miami Heat as far as secondary. Even though I feel like Jaylen Brown's stock is kind of going down in this playoffs, like at least in yeah, I think it's going down. I had higher expectations for Jaylen Brown. That's a bad pass, broski. This is the bucket, Murray bucket. Oh, sauce him up, boy. AD can't hold you. Sauce him. Another one. That boy Murray is nasty. That's gang. I don't care. I'm telling you, that boy is crazy. Jamal Murray really is that guy, yo. That's crazy. Hey, I don't care what nobody say. Like I said, who's playing the best in these playoffs? Joker, Jimmy Buckets, then Jamal Murray. Jason Tatum is not doing what Murray has been doing. Murray has been consistently saucy. I told you that, Zen. I was like, if y'all can't contain Jamal Murray, you guys are going to lose. Because this is the problem with the Lakers, right? They rely very heavily on their defense. If their defense isn't going, their offense ends up turning into shambles. Why? AD is not able to get his own bucket. Why can't he get his own bucket? Because Joker is just too much for him. AD needs to be set up. So if AD needs to be set up, who can set up AD? No one really can set up AD on this team other than Dennis Schroeder, Austin Reeves, and LeBron. If LeBron is focused on trying to get AD a bucket, that takes away from his game. LeBron is dealing with an injury. Oh, that's actually one thing that I've been forgetting to talk about is D'Lo. D'Lo is killing y'all this series. If you looked at the stats, there's like a stat that I kept seeing was when D'Lo scores, I think it's 15 or more, you guys only lost like one game. But when he scores 15 or less, you guys haven't won nothing. And in every single game so far in this series, D'Lo has not produced. D'Lo has been terrible. And a big part of that, man, is just I really don't know. He's shrinking. Because I'm like, I totally forgot about D'Lo. I was talking about Lonnie Walker, Schroeder, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura. I forgot about D'Lo. That's how bad he's been, man. The only thing about playing Schroeder too much is for the Denver Nuggets, Schroeder's too small. Schroeder has great defense, but it's like Schroeder gets taken advantage of on the pick and roll and switches because I'm like he can guard Jamal Murray, but as soon as if there's a pick and roll and he got to switch on Joker, Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon, he's cooked. So it's like Schroeder was great in the Golden State Warriors series because they got smaller players. But I'm like, with Denver, it's hard to play him long minutes because he's a liability when it comes to the switches on the pick and roll. But I do understand. I'm like, D'Lo ain't giving you nothing. That boy D'Lo is no. Don't take no shots. You feel me? Or don't make no shots. Either way, he's been cheeks. Kim Kardashian cheeks, man. D'Lo was going crazy against Memphis, man. Brett said, "Hey, man, I'm tired out." But I'm sticking with what I said in the beginning of the stream, man. I'm 100%. I think Denver going to win this game. I think they're actually going to end up, unfortunately, I think they're going to 4-0 the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be payback for the bubble when the Lakers 4-1 them. They're going to do them up one better. You feel me? We're going to go with the 4-0, the big 4-0. I think Jimmy Buckets in the Heat, they're going to beat the Celtics. We're going to see Heat versus Denver. I think Denver wins the chip. There's just no team is better than Denver. They're the best team. Straight up. They dropped the link. I'm gonna drop the link. That's how I feel, man. That's like from the bottom of my heart. Not even trying to be no type of way. I want the Lakers to win. I want LeBron to get to the chip. I want LeBron to get, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I think LeBron, his expiration date after this year is done. I think, you know what I'm saying? I think after this year, there ain't no, he ain't got no chance. He gonna be too old and bold. Too old, bold, and no more being cold. Unfortunately, against the Devin Nuggets, I think the Lakers finna fold. The fact they got Rui on Joker is crazy to me. Another one. Another one. Go to work, Murray. Show him who you is. You are the one, boy. Oh, okay. I don't care though. Jamal Murray really saucy. The fact that arguably the Lakers' second or third best player is Austin Reeves is it's alarming. It's alarming. I'm like Rui, he be up and down. It's just his game is so subtle. It's not enough to be effective as you want it to be. AD got to do something, bro. Good shot, just can't make it. It's ain't a good look for the Lakers, man. I just don't see them doing what they need to do to win this. They just look. They don't look. They just don't look. They they look good. Another one, bro. That boy Murray is going crazy. Man, I remember in the Golden State Warriors series, Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Kobe. He was like, man, oh my gosh, Shooter always do dumb shit like that, bro. But I remember in the Golden State Warriors series, Clay was like, man, I've always wanted to play at the Lakers arena. You know what I'm saying? I remember meeting Kobe and RP Kobe, and I'm gonna play for Kobe. And his series was cheeks. Jamal Murray is doing what Clay thought he'd do. Jamal Murray right now is showing out, boy. He right now is he's going crazy, man. He's doing everything Clay thought he would do in remembrance of Kobe. Because he playing very Kobe-esque. What's good with it though, dog?
Oh man, what's the deal?
Long time no see.
I know, nigga, what's up? Go. What's your
Man, the
home?
fact that y'all really relying on Reeves is crazy, bro. That's not good.
That nigga, only nigga scoring right now, folks. We ain't got
Only
nothing
one
else going.
only
This
one
nigga
looking to
trophy is
score
looking.
and being aggressive.
Huh?
I said the only one looking to score and to be aggressive.
I'm
That's
telling you, bro. Brian be looking like he over all these niggas, fool. I swear to God, fool. I be seeing his body, and he be like, man, I'm tired of these niggas, fool.
but think about this. It's a combination of two things. Obviously the age, but biggest thing is he's not healthy. So I'm like
Yeah.
a lot of
But
him
it's crazy
settling.
because Brian really is moving still, though. Like, I know his foot ain't, you feel me, ain't 100, but he's still moving like better than all these other niggas still. He just tired. These niggas be
But I
playing this
was
nigga
saying,
40 minutes like that nigga can still do that.
but like I was like, think about this. I'm like, y'all need 80 to go crazy, right? But 80 can't go crazy because obviously Joker is locking him up. Too big, too strong. 80 can't create his own shot. I remember he used to be able to. All of a sudden he can't. But I'm like, he can't create his
Bro,
own shot no
hey,
more.
I swear, bro. AD and Russ got me most confused. Like Russ used to have the coldest pull up in the game, nigga,
I
besides
know.
Kobe, nigga. And now that nigga can't make one. I'm like, what the hell?
And then AD for some reason, I remember he used to dribble up the court. I remember what
He used to be a
AD was
point
a
guard. He used to
point
come
guard.
down. He used to have a little right to left. He
Remember what they
come
used to
down to
say?
the lane.
80's a point guard. He was 6'3" and
6'2"
shot up to
as
seven
a
feet.
freshman,
And
and he
yeah,
didn't know he was gonna
I'm,
grow.
I'm like, boy, AD handles be looking shaky when he be coming up the court.
Bro, he be looking like he don't even want to dribble that bitch. Like he like, oh shit, I might lose it.
And
I'm
then you
like, what
got
the
Joker though, the big old Joker looking like big PG out there, man.
bro? He be dribbling with more confidence, bro. Like he know he not gonna lose it.
That
Now
boy
I
Murray
will
is
say Joker
different.
will turn that bitch over though, and it's crazy because when he turn it over, nobody say shit. But when Russ turn it over, it's like there go that crackhead. I'm like, what the hell? Them niggas be getting the same amount of turnovers with the same amount of assists. but one is a crackhead and one is an MVP.
That nigga Murray different, bro.
Ain't that crazy though?
No, I agree. I'm just
Niggas
saying that
never
nigga
gave Russ
Murray
no love.
different.
And Joker's literally doing what Russ used to do, and
Well, you
nobody
said
said he stat
Joker?
pad. Yeah,
No,
everybody said
don't.
that
No, I
Russ
don't agree
stat
with that.
pad.
I don't agree with that at all.
What you mean?
I don't agree with that.
What you
That's
don't agree
that's a
with?
crazy take.
What don't you agree with?
You saying that the Joker when he does turnovers it's the same as when Westbrook does?
No, I'm just saying they have the same amount. They look different, of course, but I'm just saying like they'll both have 4, 5, 6, turnovers. But
Yeah.
one is like, oh, he a crackhead, and the other one is like, oh, well, just because he's super skilled, it don't matter. But it's
Well, no,
like
it comes down to effectiveness on the court. I'm like the Joker, he got a triple dub. The dude got 45 points, 15 rebounds. Murray almost buried you. But I'm like, he be having like 40 points, 15 to 18 rebounds, 10 assists.
damn,
I'm gonna
that nigga
take
got
the
hit in the
5 turnovers for that. I'm like Westbrook at this point in time. I'm like, if you giving
Well, I'm
me,
not talking about now, Westbrook. I'm just talking about in his career. I'm just saying they always called him a stat pattern. Oh, he only got the triple double because of stat pattern. But when Joker about to do it, it's like, oh, he's the greatest. It's just like that's disrespectful to Russ. I
come
don't
on,
like how
though.
they trying
I
to do
don't
that
agree
stuff.
with the stat padding logic, but I'm like, come on, Joker is different, dog. I'm like, when you watch him
He's
play, that
taller,
boy is a
nigga. Of
bad
course,
man.
nigga. If you bigger and got skill, you're gonna be better. But I'm just saying, like Russ did it
No,
at
that's that.
6'3".
Don't say that. That's such a casual take. It's because somebody bigger, they gonna be better.
I'm saying with his skill size, it's gonna be easier for him to do things than a Russ at 6'3".
That's not true.
How
That's
not?
not
When
true.
Russ
You can
can't
argue
shoot.
the opposite.
But
What
Russ can't
what
shoot.
other person at that size is doing that?
What person at 6'3" doing what Russ did?
What do you mean? Majority of the guys who average triple doubles is around that size. They're gonna be a point guard, shooting guard.
The only niggas that even come close to them niggas is Magic and Bron in triple doubles. We talking about Russ and Oscar, and that nigga was 6'5". I'm like, most niggas is taller. Russ is the shortest nigga out of all them niggas.
I don't agree with that.
He is though. Bron 6'9",
No,
Magic
I'm saying he
6'9".
is the shortest, but it's like I don't agree with. If we're talking about a substantial. We're talking about someone who's 7 foot, 7'1". You're saying it's gonna be easier for them to be able to do what Westbrook is doing, or for someone between that. If you're a guard to a small forward, you're going to be able to handle the ball. It's usually going to be in your hands. You can control your body better.
I say this: Joker's passing is better than Russ, but Russ rebound better, in my opinion.
But
It's
I'm
just
not
Joker
really
just fair.
comparing
He
that.
gonna grab more rebounds. But I'm just saying, Russ averaging 10 rebounds as a guard, that's tough.
But I just don't agree with just because somebody is bigger that makes it
I mean, how does
easier
it
for
only
them.
mean bigger? You gonna be better? I mean, you feel me? I'm just saying, if you got the intangibles and you working on it, you have a higher chance to do it than if you smaller. If you can't rebound, you can't rebound. You're not gonna get no triple doubles.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of big DeAndre Ayton. That man's 7'1", and that man couldn't grab a
That nigga
board
got
to
the
save
most
his life.
strongest nigga I've ever seen.
I was just saying. I was like, I
That
think it just.
nigga got, bro. I can't believe Phoenix even went out like that. These niggas talking about KD to the finals. Nigga, I'm watching the
Bro,
series. I'm like, why is KD playing the 5? What the hell?
bro, Ayton. I was watching Ayton out there, man. I was like, oh, he don't want to grab no boards. I saw
Fluke,
multiple times when there was going
Fluke,
up. He was just like, I
Fluke.
was like,
And
oh my god,
I'm literally looking at the box score. I'm like, KD's leading the team in rebounds. I'm like, what the hell? And you know, KD ain't never been no just prolific rebounder. He'll grab some, but he getting 13, 11, 9, 8. I'm like, this nigga Aiden can grab rebounds? I'm telling
Ayton's
you, bro.
trash.
And then Devin Booker, fool. Nah, I can't even blame Devin Booker. I gotta blame
Nah,
Chris
Booker was
Paul.
open. I won't even lie. And it's like me
You
personally.
gotta blame Chris Paul. It's Chris Paul's fault. Chris Paul yet again, when he's on the brink of trying to get to where he says he wants to be again, he gets hurt. It happens every time for CP.
I'll
Every
say this.
time.
I agree with you where it's like it's gonna happen. Like, yeah, I do agree with you on that. You can't fight that because that happens. That's been happening all the way back when
Bro, it's
it
been
was
happening
with the
since the Clippers,
Clips.
bro.
Yeah, which is crazy. I'm like, that's terrible luck. But part of me too, I'm like, man, what's your strength and conditioning routine? How does something like what is it? But I do have to say this,
It's always his legs, bro. It's always my groin, my hamstring. It's like it's always something within his upper extremity of
but
his leg.
you got to give some blame though to the management. They gave way too much up for KD, and that's coming from me saying you could never. KD is the best. You can never get
If
too
they
much.
got that KD right after the bubble, then no. But since they got a 2-year removed from there, like when he was going against the Bucks, that KD could
Well,
have beat.
I'll argue this: if he didn't get injured, I think they would have been fine because KD looked rusty.
If
And
KD and Kyrie should have stayed, them niggas is going to the finals out the East this year, bro. Like no cap, they would have went, bro. Like looking
yeah,
at the East, they would have went, bro. Like I don't
yeah,
see
yeah, they would
nobody
have.
fucking with KD over there.
They would have. I agree with you, and they had the roster to do it. That's the thing. But I do like for the Suns. I blame the management just because I'm like knowing Chris Paul's injury history to not try and secure a solid backup point guard. That's where they messed up, dog. They had no backup point guard, man.
Niggas had campaign, folks. That nigga was hurt all year, basically.
Shit, even if he wasn't hurt, he shouldn't be getting no playing time. You should try to get Reggie Jackson or something, man. That man was
Yeah, that would have been good for him because Reggie wouldn't have been afraid to get it up for real. Oh shit. Well, since I got y'all here, man, what's going on with y'all, man? I hope y'all doing good. I don't know where Flu went. Uh, hopefully he come back and we can keep talking and chatting it up. But what I do want to say though is Joker is a beast, right? Why I feel like my focus on my shit. Am I crispy, y'all? Y'all not telling me if I'm crispy or not. Oh, there you go. There you go. He's back, baby. We
I don't know
told him.
what
I
happened.
told him. My boy just playing a little magic trick right here. He said, disappear. Look, he didn't even know.
I don't know what happened. I think the internet messed up his Hey,
But
y'all
what
came
was
back though. I didn't think y'all was gonna come back. I won't even lie to you.
we only down 3, bro. I'm trying to like Flu. And look, you've been a Bron fan since probably high school. I don't know if it's been that long, but for sure since this first year.
It's been longer than that. 03, nigga.
I said since high school.
I wasn't in high school in 03. I'm
Nigga,
old, but
what
I
are
ain't
you
that
talking
old.
about? I'm talking about you being a Bron fan. I said probably since his high school days. I don't know if it's
Oh,
been
that's you
that
meant
long.
me in high school.
No, nigga, what?
Oh yeah,
No. I'm talking
yeah.
about his
Okay, go
years
ahead.
in
My
high
bad.
school.
Yeah. Oh, I'm an
Look,
old nigga now. Go ahead.
this nigga Brandon played against some of the craziest defenders, nigga, between 2003 and 2012. Nigga done played against some hell of a I can even throw Iggy in there because Iggy was a good defender. So I guess I'll go to 15, 16. Nigga done play Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon can never fuck with Brian. I don't give a damn what year it is. What it is, though, I'll give Darvin this. He is good at adjustment. What it is, though, we're missing Dwight Howard. We don't have no big man in there. Now we had the White down there. Now you got AD Roman, and now you got Bron not having to. You feel me? Now those two can guard a Michael Porter Jr. and a Aaron Gordon, and now they can just help for Dwight.
Well, even to piggyback off of that, I would kind of even take LeBron out of the situation. I put it on AD. It's just like it's showing. I'm like AD was been
Yeah.
telling y'all he didn't want to play a 5, and it's showing when he plays against a real 5. That boy don't know what to do. And not only is it affecting his defense, it affects his offense
You know
because
what? But you know what's crazy, Flu? Look, you've been an undersized, low-key 4 man. You was a guard, but they try to put you at the 4 because you was the only nigga that you was really a center at times, fool, just because you understood how to play the post. It seemed like AD don't know how to play the post after all these years. Like, bro, your center of gravity's trash. You try to guard people just leaning on them with your topper half. Like, you're not getting low. Like, everybody's lower than you. So that's why everybody just pushes you out the way. Like, have you ever noticed AD just be standing straight up? I've never seen his knees bend, bro. I've never seen him in a stance. He always just like this, just standing straight
I'll
up.
say this though, in his defense. By the way, what's good with the last one? OG in the building. What's good, dog?
Osman, I know you here for the fight.
But in his defense, in AD's defense, the nigga's injury prone. So who know? I'm like, maybe he can't really
He
get
can't
down
bend his
like that.
knees. Oh, no, don't tell him he can't bend
I'm
his
like,
knees.
maybe he's like, man,
He
if I
can't
get
bend
down
his
too
knees.
low and I get hit a certain way, I'm done.
I'm just saying, like, look, I'm not even the biggest dude, Flu, but when I go against dudes like these days when they try to post, I just get lower because I'm like, you're not gonna just move my leg. So I just get underneath them, and then when they try to go, and then I know the spin is coming, so I just anticipate the spin, and then they usually just throw up some garbage. You know, sometimes it's gonna go in, but I'm just saying, like, it seemed like AD just be relying on just trying to block everything. And it's like, bro, you gotta just be smart, like, because Draymond, I give Draymond Green this. Draymond Green is the best at doing it. There's a reason he's only 6'6", but he can guard everybody in every position because he's low. He getting lower. He getting there physical. He trying to swipe like. He trying to be
But you got
active.
to understand, though, people play to their strengths. That's just what it is. And AD always, his strength has been, I got these long ass arms. I got great timing. So I don't necessarily
You need to
have to
be
get
you
that
are.
low. I can just time it. So that's what he do. Where Draymond, his strength is, I'm not that tall. I can't block you, but I can get lower than you, center of gravity, stronger than you, and I can keep you from getting to the position you want to be at to get your bucket. So it's like for AD, that's he knows it. I give AD this. That's self awareness where he's like, I don't want to play the five because he knows when he plays against legitimate fives like a Joker, like a Joel Embiid, I'm gonna have a tough time because one, these guys are taller than me, and if they bang, they're gonna get to the position they want to be to make that shot. If I don't time it, they gonna be getting buckets on me all day. And I'm like,
But what
even
it
think
is
about
also too, I can
real
believe
quick, think about this: Golden State, and then before that, y'all played Memphis. No legitimate scoring centers. This is the
shoot,
first
if
legitimate
Steven
scoring
Adams would
center.
have played, we could have been in trouble. Shit.
Yeah. So I'm like, unfortunately,
Because Jaren Jackson's trash as a big, like down there.
don't do
He's
that.
gonna
He's just not. He's not a big. He's not a real big. He's good on defense. He can shoot the three, but that's all
he's
he got. He
trash
ain't doing
as a
anything else.
big, bro. I was literally watching him not get no rebounds, bro. Literally the ball right in front of his face. He let Dylan Brooks grab the ball. I'm like, oh no, he's soft. He's supposed to grab that.
By the way, they doing Dylan Brooks bad. I don't know why they're doing him like that.
It's all because he said something about Bron. Like it's like Grant Williams. Like everybody's trying to blame Grant Williams why they down when Jaylen Brown went 5 for 22.
I'm sorry though. Did you watch that game?
Jimmy went crazy, bro.
Grant got cooked.
Jimmy went crazy, bro. He woke because
He got.
Jimmy was really
Hey,
cruising
that's
in the
one of those
post. He
times.
said something after the three. That nigga Jimmy said, "What? That nigga must have
That's
went jab
different.
step hit
Cause
going
I'm
in
like when,
and one. He in his face. I'm
bro,
like, oh, he done
when
woke
when
up the
Dylan
whole
Brooks
game.
said something about Braun didn't really kill them after. You know what I'm saying? It was a team effort. When
Yeah,
Grant got in Jimmy's face, Jimmy
it was a
cooked him.
solo effort.
Jimmy cooked him, bro. Like, hey, yo, that's kind of your fault. And then I was like, I love the video where he did that, and then Jimmy, he just laughed, he just smiled. He's like, I was like, after that, Jimmy went great. I was like, the last 2 minutes, it wasn't him, but I'm like, to get them back in the game, Jimmy took that person. I was like, I don't know, you can put a little bit, but yeah, Jaylen Brown
You
was
know why
trash though.
Jimmy? Think about it. The only team that really just beat Jimmy is the Bucks, and that's because of Giannis, because of how he plays. It's like Jimmy is better than Tatum and Brown just simply because he played harder, bro. And he does not mind not shooting the ball. Jason Tatum and Brown, if they not shooting, they're irrelevant. You know what I mean? And that's what people don't understand. Like most of the stars that we used to look at back in the day, if they didn't score, they did something else too. You know what I'm saying? Like something. You feel me? KG didn't score,
So,
he was playing defense.
so I was saying, I don't know if you heard me, but I was yesterday. I was listening to the Odd Couple on the radio, and they had a
Rob Parker?
yeah, Rob Parker and Chris Broussard.
You like that? I can't stand Chris Broussard,
I
fool.
look. I used to not be able to stand Rob Parker and Chris Broussard when I was younger. Now I actually like him. I like listening to him because you
Lord
know
have
that
mercy.
Chris
I ain't
Broussard
gonna
is
lie,
always
Shannon
wrong
has
though.
been Shannon
Chris
been
Broussard
killing
is
me.
always wrong, bro.
Huh?
I said Chris Broussard is always wrong. Like don't ever
He
listen to that
just be
nigga spit.
talking. That's why I can't listen to him because he just be talking, bro. He be
I enjoy it
talking,
though. I
bro.
enjoy it. But
Rob
they had a
Parker, I'll give him
topic.
this. I'll
Go
give
ahead.
him this. I don't like his face, but he will say certain things at times where I'm like, all right, he's actually not wrong.
He knows Rob Parker knows basketball, in my opinion, better than Chris Broussard. But I
Yeah.
also think he doesn't play to the politics. Chris Broussard, he'll play to the politics. Rob
He
Parker
just
would be
want to
like,
be
you know,
everybody's friend. So he gonna say something
yeah,
that was gonna make
yeah.
somebody happy. He not saying the real. You know what I'm saying?
But
I
they
ain't
had a
gonna lie. You
topic.
know who's really been talking? They talk flu, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, he must not care about getting fired. He say whatever JJ Redick say whatever he want, bro.
I
He
don't listen
don't.
to JJ. I don't even lie to you. Something
I'm
about his
just saying,
cadence.
you don't gotta listen to him. I'm just saying when you do, if you ever do though, he be talking so wild. I be like, why he so passionate? Everybody else on code, everybody else is just like that nigga on his own. But as far as him, he'll just get the same, just get the going in. I'm like, wow, nobody say nothing to him, huh?
But So they had a topic actually like who's the best player in the playoffs so far, and a lot of people were calling. They were
Joker.
saying Jimmy buckets. Some people
Joker.
said Joker.
It's Joker, Jimmy, and then
So yeah, give me your top five. Top five. Who's been the best in the playoffs right now,
it
in your
goes
opinion?
Jimmy, Joker. Mm, I mean, I guess you
That
could
third
throw
one's
Tatum in
hard.
there. I don't really like how Tatum been playing. I'd rather put Jamal Murray third to be real, than Tatum fourth, and then probably like Bron fifth. Even though
So
Bron
your
hasn't been potent,
so your list is close to
he's
mine.
been good enough every game for us to get to the. You know what I'm saying? So if he turn it up this third quarter, he's for sure five, no debate, five.
So your list is close to mine. I thought I was being controversial. I had number one. I had number one Joker. I had two Jimmy. I had three Jamal Murray, and then I had number four. I gave it to Jason Tatum. Then I had number five. Me personally, I put AD there. I'm being.
Over Bron?
I put AD over Bron, and then I
No,
had
you
number
couldn't do that
six. At
because
number
80 will
six, I
have a
had
40
Bron.
point game. No. 80 have a 40-point game and then a 60-point game.
I
Bron's
know.
literally been 24, 25, 22, 27, 28, 26. He been consistently every game. Ain't been no 16, ain't no 10 points. He been 20 every game is Bron. I don't care. Bron is the reason why we're still steady. That consistency of at least him has
I
kept us
agree.
afloat.
I agree. The only reason why I'm putting 80 above Bron
It's
is
because
just
he needs to
because
be that nigga for us to be there. Okay. But he's
that's
not
why.
that right
Yeah,
now.
that's why I'm like,
He
if
ain't
80
there.
is,
Bro.
that's why.
He's six.
That's why. So but it can be easily interchangeable. But like my main thing is like I kind of wanted to point out
Don't do
was
it, fool. You know you a Bron fan. Just stick with Bron. He's five. Just say it.
no,
Just
no.
put
I'm being real. I'm being honest. I'm like that's just how I see it. I got to put 80 at number five simply because
Lord
I'm
have
like,
mercy.
you know what I'm saying. I'm like, when he has the big games, that's why y'all winning. You know what I'm saying? Like he has. But my biggest thing I kind of wanted to focus on was having Jamal Murray over Jason Tatum because a lot of people would say Jason Tatum like Jamal Murray over
Nah,
Jason, but
Jamal Murray been killing, bro. I've been watching every series, bro. If it wasn't for
consistently.
him in that Phoenix series, bro, Devin Booker is gonna lead them past them.
Joker had a lot of people ain't talking about Joker. He's been great for 3 quarters, and the fourth quarter comes, and he's all right.
Jamal been going crazy, bro.
Murray is the closer for the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, bro. He's
It's
been
easy,
hooping. It's a shame
simple.
Jaylen Brown not even on that list, bro, because Jaylen Brown was supposed to be this and
Oh,
this.
I say I'm like this playoffs made Jaylen Brown's stock drop.
Yeah, he not
In
gonna
my
get
personal
that bag he
opinion,
was trying to get.
I think his stock is
They gotta
dropped.
blow it up over there to be real with you, bro. They gotta blow it up over there in Boston, bro. It's
Well,
been
I
five,
think,
6, 7 years. What you gonna do?
but let's be real. I'm like, come on now. They probably would have been championship contenders if they didn't let go of their coach. I'm like, what they expect? They got a rookie coach there now. I'm like, how far did you expect?
I ain't gonna lie, Missoula's terrible, bro. His
It's not that
rotations,
good.
his rotations are garbage though, bro. Like who he has in the game at what times. I'm like, bro, you're starting Al Horford still. What are you doing?
And
Like,
he relies a little bit too much on the flow of the game, like where like you need to call time, like call time out, bro. Like
bro, I haven't
what?
seen no lineups up there where they got like they ain't even playing Blake Griffin. Like I'm not trying to say Blake Griffin is just outstanding, but I'm talking about as far as effort and energy. I seen Blake Griffin with the Nets do a little something. All right, I'm not. He can be out there 5-10 minutes. I feel like he's not even trying things. He gonna just.
I got a big question. How do you have Grant Williams play significant minutes to the whole regular season, beginning of the playoffs, and all of a sudden you put him in the doghouse? What is that?
Bro,
He does weird things, but it's his first year though. It's his first year. You can't be mad.
But I say this with Udoka though. At least Udoka didn't make it a one-on-one thing when they was playing. It was like more ball movement. Like when I watch Boston now, it's like okay, Tatum's turn, Brown's turn, Tatum's turn, Brown's turn. It's like they ain't gonna beat a team that's like Miami with a pass. You got Kyle Lowry, jump stop, kick out, Strus, rip through, back to Jimmy pump fake, throw the damn layup. Like they really moving that rock. Like nobody's tripping
But
on
Eric
shots.
Spoelstra is a great coach, though. Let's talk. Like he's an amazing coach.
Hey, and I say this. I've been watching a lot of ESPN and Fox for over the years. I have never, ever seen them motherfuckers give him his flowers. I've never. Have you ever seen Eric Spoelstra as a topic, as a top coach in the L? I've never seen it. Nobody
Fox
gives
Sports
him love.
does.
Who?
Fox Sports. Well, not them, but when I was listening to them yesterday, it was talking about that. They were saying he
I
was a
mean, they
great
got
coach.
to now, but I'm just talking over the years. Like it has to take till eighth seed to be almost on the cusp of finals, and they ain't done that since 1999 with the Knicks. Like it has to be something like that for him to get the love. It wasn't because year after year with only one All Star on the team, they've gotten to the playoffs every single year, bro.
And how many they got? What? 7 undrafted players? 7, 8
Come on,
undrafted
bro.
players.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know what I mean?
Who's
Like,
their?
what are we
Okay.
talking? We talking about real development. Like these players have literally have gone up every year with Jimmy Butler. Am I wrong?
No, I agree.
Every year, like Tyler Hero's literally gonna be $100 million man because of. Well, I don't want to say just because of Jimmy, but Jimmy's giving him that
People,
confidence.
shit. People forget about Jimmy. I'm like, y'all. If y'all remember, Jimmy came in the league. That nigga averaged like 5 points his first year.
2 points, 2 10. Bro, remember his breakout series was when Derrick Rose got hurt and he
Yep.
ain't playing good.
I'm like, Jimmy was just supposed to be a hustler, a defensive guy. Like he was supposed to be a guy who could pick up anybody.
And he took over when Rose got hurt that year. Maybe I think he averaged 17. Him and Nate Robinson, bro. Come on, man. Yeah,
A lot of
Nate
people
Robinson as
forget,
point
man.
guard.
Jimmy different, man. I watched that game yesterday. I was like,
He's
cause
so
I wasn't
cold,
even
bro.
really trying to watch it. I was just like, let me pull this up, and I just started. I was just in awe. I was like, damn, I'm like, this is fire. Like when
Jimmy
Grant
low-key
Williams,
reminded me of Kobe last night for real. Like
yeah,
he was really just like bucket after bucket intensity there.
that was a
Ooh, I
good ass
can't wait for
game.
that game in Miami. I'm watching that one. I ain't watched really these first two games like that besides that last fourth quarter because I just went on Twitter and everybody's like, Jimmy is going off on Grant. I'm like, what?
He was
Turn
going
on. I'm like,
crazy, bro.
oh my goodness, he is.
He was going crazy. But I will say that dude, Caleb Martin, he's a solid player, man. He was making some big shots.
Facts. Caleb Martin had what 25, 24? He was going stupid.
Their offense is just real. The Celtics offense is real.
Stagnant, bro. It's so
Yeah,
boring to watch. And then you got Marcus Smart as your point guard. Like, no disrespect to Marcus Smart, but it's like that is not a championship point guard. I'm
that
sorry.
was the thing Udoka did really well with. He wouldn't have Smart as their point guard. He would have him
He
as a
came
two.
off the bench, bro.
He would have him as that two guard when he came in. Have him handle the ball every once
Bro,
in a
your
while, but he
point
wouldn't
guard
have
should
him
be
making the
Malcolm
decisions.
Brogdon, bro. Malcolm Brogdon should not be coming off the bench, bro. That's their number one problem, bro. You got your best, because at least Malcolm Brogdon understands a system. He came from Virginia. He went there all 4 years. He's a national title champion. Like he understands how to play selflessly. You know what I'm saying? It's like Tatum, he was the man. Jaylen Brown was the man. That guy. These dudes was the man. So they're so used to just scoring. It's like sometimes you have to make everybody harmonize. And it's like when y'all are trading off on who's gonna score, we're not getting nobody, we're not getting no rhythm. Like Peyton Pritchard's not even playing, and he actually plays good for them. He actually gives them hustle. Doesn't play.
It's unfortunate. I'm low ball. Like I'm big on Tatum. I think Tatum's a really good player, but I don't think he's as good as.
It's just his jump shot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like that jump shot just so unbelievable to me. Like when he makes shots, I'll be like, I don't know how. It's just a big ass hitch.
I think it'd just be interesting to see if they do break up the tandem of him and Jalen
Have
Brown.
to, bro. Like Tatum low key needs what's that nigga name? Joel Embiid. That's who he needs to play with. If he had a
I'm
Joel
inter-
Embiid,
I'm
he'd be
interested to see.
nasty.
I'm interested to see if they break it up. Will they be as good as what they thought? I think if they break it up, I think depending on who they pair them with, I think they might. One's going to be exposed, not both, but one's going to be like, oh, whoa, well, you was only that good because you had
Me,
Jalen Brown next to you. You was only that good because you had Tatum next to you. That's what I think.
something gonna happen. But do you agree though? Like they need to blow that up. Like I just don't see how it is even. Like to be real, bro, just trade Brown for AD at this point. For
Don't
real,
do that.
don't do that.
No, Jalen Brown's not that
Like, man,
guy.
I don't know, bro. I'm just like everything need to get blown up. Shit. I
They
wish he
got
could get
no face.
KD. Brian KD would be crazy together, man. I
The
wish he
only
could.
reason I think they may not blow it up is the whole situation of it being a rookie coach. Like they could put the failure on the coach. You see what I'm saying? They have an out. If it was a Doka another year, then they could be like, oh yeah, we got to blow this up.
But it's like, bro, this is year what? They played against Bron, bro, what, 5 years ago, bro?
You know,
This going on 6 now? Like, what is y'all finna really do, bro?
they still young though. I'm like, they still got a little bit of opportunity. In the East isn't like if you got if Miami Heat's coming out of the East, then it's still wide open. So
It is though. That's crazy.
it's like you
But
still
I'm
got
not
to
gonna
kind of
lie
look
to
at
you
it like
though.
that.
If I don't think they did Budenhauser right though. I think firing Budenhauser was a little premature. I'm like, that nigga just gave y'all a motherfucking championship. How the hell you fired it? Like Rick Carlisle had a job for so long and he was just out there losing.
Yeah,
And
but
you know
some
I'm
coaches,
right,
man,
bro.
some coaches be having some favor, and Rick
He
Carlisle is
got
one
a
of them
dumb
dudes.
favor, bro. Because I don't like Doc Rivers. They
Like
say
dog facts.
did they say he fired? They fired him?
Yeah, they got rid of his ass. Doc Rivers should never got another job though. After where was he at before Philly?
Clippers.
Yeah, he shouldn't have got nothing at the Clippers. Doc been toast.
Oh
Real
Lord.
quick, I want to answer. The last one said, "Who you two picking?" I know we mad late. You probably not even pay attention no more. But who you got? Devin Haney, Vasily. Even though I already know.
Yeah, D Haney all day. He's gonna shock the world. Show everybody that why he's the best nigga ever.
Loma finna knock him out in the first round. I already told you.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot for you to tell the people how you was gonna lose your money today, boy. My boy Fluke been working so hard this week just to give it right back
Parlay,
to Vegas.
parlay.
Yo, yeah, your parlay not hitting if Loma first round on there, boy. That shit. I got told you, boy. You might as well go feed a homeless dude today.
Just lose that money.
Come
Look,
on,
y'all
D.
gonna
Let
be
me take
shot.
a three. Golly, this man can't shoot. How
Let's
you
talk
let
about it.
Haney
What's
can't
good
shoot?
with it? What's good with it? I know been a little hiatus, but we back. Like we ain't never left. How you been, broski? Doc need to be fired. Not only did he need to be fired, he shouldn't have gotten a job after his last one. No cap. That's one you say you got to bet down. First round KO Lomachenko, baby.
Oh,
$100 to win a thou.
could have gave
Sometimes
that
you got
money
to
to
take
you, man.
chances in this beat.
I could
I
have
got a
put that
parlay.
in
That's
for
not
you,
my only bet. So if I lose that one, I got another one.
bro. What do you mean if you lose that one?
Watch him
Bro, this
shock
man,
the
the ball
world,
literally
man.
went off of Joker's hands, and they said the ball went off AD. Like these refs are corrupt.
It's good to hear. Let's talk about it. Good to hear you blessed, man. Hopefully everybody blessed, man. Everybody doing good. The last one said if Loma KOs in first round, I'll W. Hey, wouldn't that be crazy though?
Bro, if
Like Loma just comes out, goes to the body, that goes to the head. Devin Haney just flatline, boy. Don't know what to do.
it's just how Devin Haney's dad is, and that's how I can imagine him being raised. I'm just like, this is no way he'll fold up after one round of action. It just is impossible, bro. You see how his daddy was talking about when he was over there in a whole nother country, bro?
He be
He's not
talking
even in the right
greasy.
country talking crazy.
He be talking greasy. Let's talk
He was
about that.
talking
People saying
crazy.
Loma going to win. Floyd put money on Loma because they called him old. You know what's
Damn.
crazy? I ain't really heard a lot of people saying Loma gonna win. I've been hearing more people say Devin Haney.
Haney, yeah. Low
I'm,
key, I'm not gonna lie. I did have one person tell me Lomo was gonna win, but he said he only did that because of the odds. I was like, oh, nigga.
I'm like Loma stands like because we all know Loma. Like I was talking about earlier, Loma's been put on a pedestal to an extent his whole career.
But
Whether
he
you
was
think
good
it's
though. I don't think Loma's weak, bro. You know me.
me neither. I don't think
I
so
like
either. I think
Loma.
he's gonna be a Hall of Famer, deserves it, legend.
Where
Y'all
Loma
need to
messed
not ever
up,
play Vanderbilt, by the way.
I
But
think, is when I mean, I don't want to say messed up, but what hurt Loma and made people think, oh, he maybe not be that, like he's not, as good as he is because he lost to Tefimo and then Tefimo lost to Camboso. So they thinking, oh,
yeah.
okay, well he lost to, you know what I mean? It's that type of weirdness. But I mean, let's be real. Like everybody can have a bad fight. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, we always say, styles.
Make matchups. But
I'm
even with
like, matter of fact, I'm gonna make a shirt for you, bro, that says that styles make matchup. Fluence words.
Teofimo losing to George, I'm like one thing that also contributes to it is like Teofimo hasn't looked that good ever since that loss too. So a lot of people are like, how good is Teofimo? Even though I don't subscribe to that, thought. But
I thought Tefimo looked good in his last fight. Everybody, he was looking shaky at first, and then boom, knocked his ass out.
we got him versus Josh Taylor, man. This year, that's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Ooh, there's another big fight supposed to happen this year. Damn. You know what was underwhelming? That Canelo fight, man.
I didn't even watch that shit. I
It
didn't
was
even take
so
my time.
boring, fool.
I
I'm
knew
like,
it was gonna be bad.
it was boring, fool. I'm like, he can't get this nigga out. Bro, it was bad, bro. I'm like, man, Canelo out here. trying to be like Floyd now. It's crazy. Everybody that has something to say about Floyd is now trying to be like Floyd and just be trying to. It's different because Floyd did it differently, but I'm just saying like all this. Oh, he's born to watching. He don't bring the fight and he don't knock guys out. I'm like, when the last time Canelo knocked somebody out? A stoppage and
Let's talk
knocking
about it.
somebody
Talking
out is two
greasy.
different things. Huh?
So I was over at Dub channel. I need you to go and body bag them in a debate. You know, Dub be having the craziest takes. I never want to debate against Dub. Dub believe in his takes like it's the Bible.
Yo, Flu, don't do that, bro. You don't want to make me cough up my lung, boy. That boy, he be having some crazy takes.
He be
It
having
just
the
does.
craziest
When he get
takes.
passionate about a take, he be going in. He be like,
Yeah,
"You
he
let
don't.
me talk." We like, duh.
I'm telling you,
We ain't
it's like
talking,
a
bro.
religion to that nigga.
We just trying to say our sentiments too.
Last one say I love
I get
Loma. I just think he's going to be a bit too old for Haney. Nah, I see that. Like I said, I'm like Loma. He hasn't really had an impressive win. That's the one thing is Loma really hasn't had an not impressive win, but he hasn't had a win where he looked like the previous Loma before losing to Tefimo. Every win afterwards.
pockets by? Was it Linares?
Say that again.
Who put him on his pockets? Was it Linares?
You talking about Loma or Devin Haney?
Loma. Devin's never been knocked down.
Yeah, he got knocked down by Linares, but that was a while ago though.
I know it was, but I'm just saying like Loma can get
Linares
sloppy.
hurt Devin Haney too though.
Who?
I said Linares hurt Devin Haney too when they fought.
Yeah. I'm just saying as far as
Hey, that boy, the Bambi legs.
Loma can get. I don't want to say sloppy, but he could be less sharp at times, and I feel like that's where Devin Haney won't. Because even though Devin did get a little Devin was what 20, Loma was 28. You know what I mean? I'm just like,
what are you talking about? When?
Like at 28, Linares is not even. He can't even be in the ring with Devin Haney at 28. You know what I'm saying? If you got Devin, like Tevin's only 23, 24.
But that's not really a fair comparison though, because technically Linares would be older. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about if Devin Haney was 28 years old, where he's projected to be as far as a fighter. I'm saying Loma was in his grown man body already. Devin wasn't when he fought him, is what I'm saying. Devin's way better than he was.
Close. He was close. He was what, 23?
Who, Devin?
Yeah, and Linares was older. Like some people would be like, oh well, Loma fought Linares when he was in his prime. When Devin fought Linares was 2 fights away from retirement. So it can go both ways.
I think Loma's good. I just think Devin is just gonna be more of a tactician in there, in my opinion. I think Devin is gonna piece him up more. He's gonna outpoint him.
I'll say this: we've seen Loma struggle with guys who use volume in the sense of they don't allow Loma to come in, throw his combinations, pause the fight, switch angles, then do it again. A lot of like Jermaine Ortiz, Teofimo, Teofimo. The success they had was when Loma decided to throw his combinations, switch the angles, pause the fight, hold, then come back and do it again. They would punch in between that. So, Devin said, his biggest weapon, obviously, we know, is his jab. I don't think the jab is going to be something Loma's going to have a problem with. I think if Devin Haney can find a way to be able to do something similar to like what Jermaine Ortiz did, what Teofimo Lopez did, punch in between those pauses, in between. Even Luke Campbell had a little bit of success with that. It'll be easy work. Even though at this point, if I want to say who's a better boxer, yeah, I think Devin Haney's a better boxer. He's younger, he's bigger, longer. Loma has so much more that he has to overcome in order to get the W in comparison to Devin.
It's gonna be a good fight, though. I don't think it's gonna be a landslide like people probably think.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go 12 rounds.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about as far as like I don't think Devin's gonna win 10 of the 2 rounds. I think it's gonna be like a 7-5, 7-5, 8-4, something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I think it's gonna be kind of closer than what people think.
Last one said, "You guys think Canelo's getting old now?" He's still young. He's only like 33.
He does have miles on his body. Well, he's been pro since what, 17 or something like that.
Yeah, I think maybe early. I think it was like 14 or something.
14, yeah. So when he fought 40, he was what, 23? So he's 33 now.
Yeah.
I
don't think he's getting
he's not old, but he has miles on his body for sure. He's
I
not
think
old.
The way I said, me personally, I just think there's fights that he knows he's gonna win. There's fights we know he's gonna win. John Ryder was one of them.
He
So
don't want Bivol again. I'm gonna tell you that now, Flu. If he goes to Bivol again, he will make his legacy. I don't want to say be tarnished, but it'll just show that he wasn't really the baddest during
but you
his
can't
time.
say that. That's the thing. You gotta think about it strategic. I'm like, what's more of a risk? Fight Bivol at a weight class that you don't fight in, haven't fought in, doesn't have any stake in, or go and fight. I know it's
Boo.
weird to say, even though you ain't heard of his name in 2 years, Jamal Charlo or Boo Boo Andrade at a
Bro, Jamal Charlo, did
in a
they
weight
strip
class.
him yet?
Nah, but they're going to if he doesn't fight
Bro, it's been
this
2
year.
years, bro. They already went across their rules. It's supposed to be what, 18 months inactive, you lose the belt?
Yeah. Did you watch? Did you happen to watch? They had to interview him and his brother on I Am Athlete. You
No,
watch
I
that?
didn't know they had an interview. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. So should be such bullshit. And I knew this was the case. He had an injury, but his injury's long been healed. He's been dealing with. Remember, like a year, 2 years ago, whatever, when his baby mama came out, or his wife at the time, excuse me, was like, Jamal, he's not gonna fight for another 2 years. Like they started having beef publicly and shit.
Yeah.
That's why he's been out, bro.
Because of a woman?
It's his wife.
Oh, it's his wife.
He's been dealing with that. He was talking about he was sleeping at his brother's house and stuff. And then when they were talking about her, Jamel was like, man, that evil spirit, that evil woman. But Jamal was like, yo, chill. Like, so it sounds like he's probably still with her, or they haven't divorced. But it seems like he hasn't
If he
fought.
has kids with her, then it's probably really a tough situation for him. Because if he divorces her, now the kids got to go through that. And on top of that, he's going to
Well,
lose
that was
half
his
of
high
his
school
bread.
sweetheart. He
Well,
been
I'm
with her
just
since
saying,
high
if
school.
he can't make it through, though, I'm saying it's a lot more consequences than rewards. You
Well,
feel
he
me?
got money. I don't think it got to do with the money. I think it just has to do. I'm like,
I'm
he
just
been
talking
with
about
that
that.
woman. He been with her since high school.
Well, I'm
So
not. I wasn't saying the money. I'm just saying when it goes into a divorce, when you split, I'm just saying money is always tied in, and when money comes involved, it get nasty. Not a kid. I'm just saying it's more of a domino effect. If he was probably not trying to work it out versus saying,
F it all.
let's work it out. I think working it out is probably better in his interest, especially like you said, if it's his high school sweetheart. He like, I ain't come this far. And boxing, she could be tripping because he was probably focused more on the boxing than her and the kids. There's all types of variables. I'm just saying, I think him fighting for his family probably is more important than him fighting in the ring. I think that's probably what he's going through. Because
All
I'm
my
like,
young
him
kings,
not fighting
man,
don't
be
make no
careful.
sense.
Be careful what woman you pick, man. That's all I gotta say.
You've been saying that though. I remember you had a whole podcast. I gotta
Careful.
go back and watch him so I can find. I remember he was giving out a great game, bro. It was like he was like 2.5 hours already in. I don't give a damn. Y'all gonna get this knowledge. He was talking about. You gotta pick the right one. He was going in. I forgot all the content she was saying, but it was
Build
some
up.
real
You
shit.
build all that up. You did it with her on your side. You was loyal. Y'all now in a place that you never thought have family, and then something goes away you didn't expect it to go, and you willing to try and make me throw all that away, and now you got me in this situation. He ain't fought for 2 years.
That's
Jamal
crazy.
ain't never gonna be the same. I don't care when he come back. That's something that's hard, very hard to recover from. In boxing, maybe it's different in a different sport, but in boxing, that shit's
Only person I ever
70%
seen
mental,
come off
boy.
a 2-year layout and even just come back somewhat even just dominant is John Jones, and he not John Jones.
John Jones didn't have those problems.
Huh?
John Jones didn't have to deal with that.
John
His
Jones
family's
dealing with
been
a whole
intact,
lot of shit though.
but
Niggas,
it's different. It's getting arrested, drunk. That's different than when your family, when you're trying to deal with something with your family, your kids. You didn't have to deal
he
with
got
that.
that altercation with his that white woman though. Remember he got
That was
that
his
like
wife, and his wife came out with a statement the next day. They came out. They had a picture on Instagram like where everything's good. Da, 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 da. His woman stands by him.
that's crazy.
Like that's a whole different mental problem when your woman don't stand by you, especially when she was there when you was nothing, and see what you built yourself up to, and now you got something to say. That's a whole different mental health than, hey yo, I got drunk at the club and I slapped my girl. Shit, we got into a fight before. I'm like, that's personal problems. I'm not talking about that's personal problems. Hey, my woman good. Like you getting mad. Or y'all saying something, but go ask my woman, is she good? Yeah, we good. I
Oh
bet.
Lord have mercy, bro.
I'm
Daniel
telling
slapping his
you.
woman in the club. What's going on at the club?
I'm telling you, man. I'm like, what Jamal's
Hey, at
going
least
through, he got
Jamal
to
ain't doing
possibly think
that.
about
Jamal
not
know
having his
I ain't went to
family.
the club and I ain't slapped my woman in the club. At least he ain't got that on his resume, man.
I'm just
Goodness.
saying, man. That's a whole different type
Nah,
of
Jamal,
like.
Jamal, unless he's stupid, mentally strong, and he gonna just bounce back, he gonna come back on some just I got all this energy pent up over these years or something. Yeah, I don't think he'll come back the same. Because even when he was right, he was fighting. Remember, we was like, when he fought Dervinchenko, he was like, show Dervinchenko look like he won. Oh, no, it wasn't Dervinchenko, it was the other dude. It was when Jamal lost.
You talking about before Derevchenko or
It was
after?
after. Remember Jamal lost, and we thought. I mean, Jamel lost, and we thought Jamel won, and then Jamal won, but
Oh,
we
that was
thought
before
Jamal lost.
Derevchenko. You talking about against Karbrov?
Carbrough,
Karbrov
there
or
you
whatever.
go. Yeah, remember we was like, I ain't gonna lie, Jamal looking shaky. He talking about
Yeah.
Canelo, and I think that was the last time he fought, right?
Nah, he fought Derevchenko, and then he ain't fought
Oh,
since
that was
then.
after. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But remember, a lot of people don't remember during that time, Jamel and Jamal, after that, they was getting into it a lot publicly. And I remember they was going on live, and Jamel was like, F you, dog. And they was talking about they fight each other.
That's
And
what I
Jamel,
said. My bad.
no, you good? I'm like, bro,
Wait, hooping.
I'm like, Jamel talked about in that interview, he was like, man, your woman was trying to get us to fight and stuff. Like, there's a lot of problems, bro. A lot of shit. But I don't want to harp on that too much.
No, I think Jamal is going through a lot over there because I'm like you said, if somebody's healthy, you have the belt and you're not fighting, then it's deeper than we know. And he's being because like you said, if Jamel could say, "Oh, she a bad spirit," he's like, "Bro, you know what I'm saying? Shut that up." Like I ain't, we ain't trying to hear all that. So it's
Yeah,
like
he didn't want
you
to hit
really
it. But
got to
Jamel's
turn.
different though, bro. I'm like, he can.
He is,
I'm
but I'm
like, you
just
can
saying.
tell, like the way he talked to Jamal, even like Jamal be trying to shut him down and all this stuff, and Jamal like, you ain't finna shut me down, bro. Like he was calling him little bro, like, bro, don't little bro me, like, fuck out of here with that shit. Like, I
I
don't
never
care.
forget, bro, when Daniel Jacobs told Jamel that they ain't never fought for no million, and he came, and then Jamal came, he was like, that nigga over there talking about we ain't got no millions. He said, what? Who ain't got no millions? We got millions. He was like, yeah, he tripping. That nigga Jamel took that serious. He was like, what? Where he
That's why
at?
I love Jamel though, because I'm like the confidence, like it's like this fire, what I do, like you ain't finna play me, bro. Like you my blood, but I'm like, don't. There's no need to be extra, even though he comes off as extra, but it's not.
I think Jamal a little too chill, and then Jamel at times could be a little too turned. But I think both of them together, that's the balance. So it's like he'll
See,
tell
that's
him
the that's
something.
that's that's the misnarrative though. I'm telling you, watch that interview. Jamal's really the more turnt one, bro.
I'm not saying Jamal won't be turned, but I'm saying Jamel
No,
will
I'm
really keep
saying
his
Jamal's
mind
the
on him.
more turnt one, bro. What? Just watch that interview. You'll see. The only reason why Jamel comes off that way is because Jamal be trying to little bro him too much, and Jamel like, bro,
Niggas is
like,
twins, bro. You can't love bro a nigga that's the same age as you, nigga. Like
well, he
what?
was born. They're twins, but Jamal was born before Jamel.
Who cares, bro? I don't give a damn. You was born 5 minutes before me. You niggas
Exactly. So
born
that's what Jamel be on, and they be like, he be crazy, but it's like, nah,
nah,
bro, don't try
nigga.
to little bro me,
You
bro.
can't run me, nigga. And we the same age. I don't give a damn. I'm 5 minutes older than you, so
But even if it's brother, like even like you got a brother, even with the brothers, like when brothers like if they got to serve and they be trying to like act a certain way, it's like wait, like especially when you on your shit, it's like man, shut that shit down around me, bro. I'm
what it
like niggas
sounds
is
like to me
grown,
is Jamal think he more mature than Jamel, and that's why he thinks he's big, bro. But it's like, nah, bro. Like I don't give a
but
damn.
he
Like
not.
like we the same age, bro. You not.
But it's not even on the age. It's like who cares if you think you more mature than me, nigga? That's your perspective. I'm like how you feel and how you thought you ain't got no farther than me. So I'm like, you can't use that as a crutch no more. So that's all Jamel be on. Jamel just be like, look, bro, like don't be on that bullshit.
Bro, this nigga
But now that's
Devin
a good
so
interview. You should
trash,
check that
bro.
shit out. That nigga Jamel was talking his shit, and Jamal he started crying and shit. That shit was crazy.
Who was crying?
Jamal,
Damn, that's not a good look.
nigga Brandon Marshall was over there like, I love you, bro. And Jamal was like, I love you too. And that
I
nigga
love
Jamel was
you.
just like, he was just like, damn, you Deshaun Jackson. I didn't even realize it. I'm like, bro, he crazy. And Deshaun, he low ball got offended. He was like, "Well,
That's
yeah,"
crazy. Oh,
but
did
he
you
didn't
decide
realize it.
that?
Yeah, he didn't realize it until halfway into the interview. He was like, "Wait, hold up, you played for the Eagles?" He was like, "Yeah, bro, I played." He was like, "You played in the league?" And he was like, "Wait, I think I know who you are."
That's so disrespectful that he don't know about Vic and Deshaun, bro. Like that was the best duo in the L. Like what?
Bro,
That's so
Deshaun got, hey, yo,
disrespectful.
why that shit was, but you could tell Deshaun, he got mad because he's that kind. He's all, well, you know, you a boxer, so you probably got hit in the head a lot.
Bro, that's
I was like,
funny, bro.
oh,
I know,
bro,
because D-Jack, he, you know what I'm saying? He from LA, so he probably like, this is disrespect. This nigga shooting on me? Is this nigga shooting? You don't know who I am.
that shit was funny, bro. I'm like, only Jamel would do some shit like that, bro.
Jamel crazy, bro.
It was a good interview, though.
I just remember when that
Anyway,
nigga lost to that nigga Tony Harrison after the fight. That nigga was like, Tony was trying to be so cool. And it was crazy because his shades just broke. And that nigga Jamel was like, I fucking won that fight. That nigga weak. He was like, I'm just trying to run it back. I'm running back with you, bro. He was like, man, fuck your hand, nigga. I won that shit. That's my belt.
it's sad what happened to Tony Harrison after that, though, man.
Bro, it's crazy because Tony was piecing that nigga up that second fight. You know me, I was going for Jamel the whole fight. He was like, yeah, Tony, yeah. And then that nigga just turns it up them last 2 rounds. I said, damn. Okay, Jamel, you a dog for that. Because I thought he was going to lose, bro. I'm like, yeah, it's going to go to decision. Yeah, that was great times. Great times.
What time did the Haney Loma shit start?
I think should be like 8:30, bro. To be real, I don't even know if they have an undercard on that card.
Oh, the main card started at 9 my time, so
They'll probably fight what? So like
shit,
9
probably
my time, 11 your time.
probably yeah, it was like 11 my time type shit.
Why these niggas always want to fight so damn late? Like damn, like y'all niggas not trying to party more? Sheesh.
I'm trying to
Foul.
see who's on the main card.
What other fight you looking forward to this year? I haven't even heard any more. Oh, AJ supposed to fight next month, right? Or was it July?
AJ Anthony Joshua?
Yeah.
Nah, they don't got a fight scheduled for him yet.
Oh, I
He
thought
just
they
got
did.
done fighting not too long ago.
Oh, that's what else. He just fought. Okay. I didn't watch it then. I knew it was like a tune-up fight. It wasn't like a dangerous opponent for him.
It was against dude Dillian White fought last time.
Okay.
Jermaine Franklin, I think. I might be wrong.
Okay. That makes sense.
Why the fuck can I find a
Is
full card?
AJ, in your personal opinion, his popularity is still there, but as a basketball, I mean, as a boxer, is AJ done, bro?
Uh, it's like it just all depends. Just like it's a weird time right now, or just well, it's not a weird time. It's always been about money, but I'm like, as long as there's big fights to be made, you never done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he may not be able to be undisputed, whatever the fuck that even means, because there's not an undisputed. But I'm like, there's word and rumor that we might get Fury versus Usyk and Joshua versus Wilder. But I'm like, there's still fights out there. You know what I'm saying? So
Is Wilder gonna fight this year? Have you heard anything on
yeah, we
Wilder?
should. We should be getting some. There's it was
I
supposed to
saw
be
him and
Wilder
Malik
versus
in the
Ruiz,
mix.
but that fell through. So
I saw him on the mix with Malik.
that's right. Andy Ruiz is fighting Tyson Fury, man.
Who?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Andrew Ruiz? How did he get
Yeah,
that fight?
I don't know,
How did,
nigga.
what?
I don't know. That's boxing for you, bro.
Bro, he was begging for Wilder the whole summer and got a title fight? The
Against
hell?
Fury.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, bro. I don't know
you
what's
tell
going
me.
on. Somebody paid him something. The cartel just stepped in the ring. Something happening. Because I don't understand that. How's Wilder?
I don't know, bro. So they're saying maybe Wilder versus Usyk. I feel bad for Usyk. Ain't nobody want to fight Usyk. He ain't got no money behind him.
Don't he got all 5 belts?
Uh, 4, right? Because Tyson Fury got the WBC.
Oh, okay. It's 4. Okay.
So real quick, I just looked at the timeline for the Haney Vasily Lomachenko card. On the main card, there's 3 fights: Raymond Muratalo versus Jeremiah Nakatakuya, Oscar Valdez versus Adam Lopez, and then we got the main card. So Yeah, we'll most likely see Haney versus Lomachenko happen probably within the next like hour and a half or something like that. How you feeling about your Lakers, man? Looks like y'all
It's
probably
just
can take an
weird,
L.
bro. It's like I look at him at one point and I'm like cool, and then the next minute it's like bad defense. I
Just the
don't
one
know.
thing I've been harping on, man, is for y'all to win, 80 has to be the best player on your team. And that doesn't mean stats like he got to score 40
He got to just be
points.
the most. His presence has to be felt every play.
Exactly. And his presence just isn't felt. The Joker is just nullifying all that, man.
It's
And
just
so,
crazy to see Bron just not dominating these boys, bro. Like these niggas really can't mess with this nigga. But
but the
it gotta
problem
be his
is,
foot, bro.
but he
It
can't.
gotta be.
But even if his foot was good, he really wanted, he would have trouble still dominating it because y'all don't have enough around him to keep them from being able to focus in and keep him from doing what he does great.
If we had Kyrie right now, we'd be in great shape. Instead of D'Lo, we'd be in great shape.
Yeah, like D'Lo's missed everything. Like your second best player right now, technically, is Austin Reeves.
Reeves.
You know what I'm saying? AD,
I like Reeves, but that's not good to say, bro.
no, and I'm like, AD's supposed to be a guy, but the problem with AD is
Let's
he
go,
nullifies.
yeah!
That's a good shot. But I'm like, but let's be 100 though. I'm like, AD, he nullifies a lot of what LeBron's strength is because he needs to be in that certain
Stop.
area and presence.
We need to stop.
So it's like
Give
if
him touch.
AD isn't going off,
My
he's
bad, bro.
kind of in the way from allowing LeBron to do what he needs to do. They answered back quick with that joint. So it's like, yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, that was a foul, bro. I know you into it, man. But I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm like my prediction. I think the Nuggets are gonna sweep y'all 4-0, man. That's how I feel.
Bron just hit back-to-back threes. We're in good shape.
4-0. I'm standing behind it, dog. It's not going anywhere.
What happened?
4-0. Nuggets.
Bron, he gonna take us to the promised land next quarter.
Sweet. The fact that you got to rely on a 38-year-old player to take y'all to the promised land is a problem.
It just is what it is, man. He's called the chosen one for a reason.
I'm just saying, man. It should be
He's
80. Y'all
called
should
the
be
chosen
relying
one
on.
for a reason.
Should be
Oh,
80, bro. 80 out here looking like he just running. He just burning carbs, nigga. That nigga out here, he trying to get as many steps as he can, get his calories down.
damn. We needed that. Bro, we only down 2 points, man. We can win this, boy. Bron just hit 2 back-to-back. What? Oh my gosh, man. Let's talk about your Cleveland Cavaliers since we ain't been on there, man. What happened, man? Y'all lost to New York.
Well, it goes back
Donovan
to what I
Mitchell.
said.
You were right.
I got lost in the sauce, but I was
Nah,
right.
you was
Donovan
right.
Mitchell was all
You was
fluff.
right. It's crazy. You was
I
right
was
from the
right.
beginning. You was right from the beginning. He
Yep.
fooled us all.
He got 71 points. He got 71 points, and I jumped on the bandwagon. Like, yeah, that's it. But I forgot it's all about the playoffs. And the playoffs came, and he was a
I'll
no-show.
say this: Sexton and Garland worked better because Sexton doesn't have to have 30 shots to get 30 points in the playoffs. Sexton can shoot 8 shots and still go get 16. You feel me? And let
And who
Garland
did
do. Now Garland didn't play that good. That made me mad.
that's because Garland didn't have the like, bro. I'm like Donovan Mitchell was a ball dominant guard, and he's a 2.
He wasn't
Garland
playing
is a
no defense
certified
either,
point
bro.
guard.
He wasn't playing no defense. Jalen Brunson was
And look,
playing
no, you
worse.
got to think about this too when it comes to Mitchell as well. I'm like, bro,
Uh-oh. You there, bro? You there, bro? Uh-oh. He didn't froze, y'all. Well, while he's hopefully still talking to y'all, man. Y'all like and subscribe. Y'all show us some love, man. Get us in the algorithm again. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all though. Yeah. Anybody been rocking with us? I don't even know anybody been rocking with us though. I haven't been seeing nobody. No, people been rocking with us. Let's talk about it. Boss one. Shout out to y'all. What was you saying, bro?
I was like, we had a legitimate up and coming rising star in Evan Mobley, and he took a step back because Donovan Mitchell don't know how to use a legitimate big man who does more than just do a pick and roll. So I'm like, with Sexton, the thing that was beneficial about with Sexton, not only was he didn't need a whole bunch of shots to be able to be, you know what I'm saying, a positive for the team, but it allowed the up and coming rising stars to be that. Garland, He's supposed to be the face of Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's supposed to be the face of Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell came over and said, "Yeah, man, fuck all
That's
that,
my
nigga.
team.
I'm Cleveland." And
Yeah.
so now you have our rising stars taking a step back.
Nah, if
So
anything, it was bad just because it's like marketing and Sexton together is better than Donovan by
I
himself.
forgot about. I'm so happy you said. I forgot we had marketing with that team too.
Bro,
Yeah, man,
marketing
we
came
effed
out
up, bro.
his bag, boy. All
We
star?
effed up,
What?
bro. We effed up.
Dan Gilbert, but see, that's now you can now. It to me, if you are a LeBron hater, you can kind of see why LeBron was always torn playing at Cleveland because he just like y'all do some of the stupidest things as a franchise. The only thing y'all ain't do stupid was draft me. That's the only thing y'all ain't done stupid. Am I wrong, Flu? That like I understand it now to 100 degree. Like, how do y'all trade marketing in Sexton? And if you look at both their splits, Sexton averaged 24 points a game. So you can't tell me he can't score. He can score. I seen him give Kyrie and then 42. Like he can score.
But on
But he's
paper, it
bad.
sounds good
He's
for
trying to play
Mitchell.
defense. He's ready to play some defense. Donovan Mitchell, he not scoring. He out there. Now I see why him and Rudy Gobert couldn't mesh. Well, they both weak, but I see
Yeah, I was
why.
about to say, I was like, both them niggas is cheats.
But that was their best players though.
I'm like, them niggas was a match made in heaven over there in Utah. Now seeing them away from each other. That's why I'm like, that's why I be questioning about Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen to him. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know, man.
Bron. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Bron is still very fast, bro. Like he's not as fast, but he still has speed, bro. Like he probably still top 5 fastest in the L. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Salute
Damn,
to the
Jamal
peak.
had 30 in the first half and none in the second. That's the only reason why we in this game.
Yeah, that is the only reason. Because I'm like, Jamal was still going crazy. Y'all be
Yeah,
done.
but
Y'all be
I'm like
cooked. This would
30
be
in
a
the first.
20-point game, bro.
You said what?
I said this would be a 20-point game if he was going crazy. Or not even going crazy. He just had half a decent half that he did in the first half.
Brian about to shoot this 3. Oh, he was going to till they doubled him. Hachi. I ain't gonna lie, Hachi Moore been hooping. Goodness.
Hajiruma. What's he supposed to say his last name?
Huh?
He's supposed to say Hajiruma. It's the only way he's supposed to say it, bro. Gotta respect the culture, though, play. That's kind of racist. I'm sorry.
That's kind of racist. I'm sorry.
I'll do it better. You know how they be saying it in Tekken? Well, not that, but you know they be saying the Japanese names, man.
You funny, bro. He said I was wrong.
I want the Lakers to win this game, man. I just don't see how they can, man. They just
We up right now though, bro.
I don't mean nothing. Because like you said, what'd you say? Jamal Murray hasn't done nothing so far, right?
Not in the second half, nah. He not
So
even
you
in the
know he
game.
finna, at some point he finna go crazy.
Ron, why he be shooting these pull-up transition threes?
Because you know when
Are they
Jamal,
telling this
I
nigga
said
that?
Jamal. I was like, you know when LeBron starts feeling it, well, at least as a late, he be like, man, I'm finna pull up. I'm Ray Allen.
But bro, he literally just came down and just chucked up a 3. Like we had time on the shot clock.
A lot of people be saying sometimes LeBron be wishing he Steph.
Well, I bet Steph wish he Bron. Like if you really look at both of their careers, bro, Bron went to 8 straight finals, bro. We haven't seen something like that since Bill Russell, bro. Like what? You gotta go all the way back to the 60s.
All I gotta say is watch when the fourth quarter hit, Murray finna show up.
Bro.
Fourth quarter, Murray finna show up, and you finna be cooked. Barbecue chicken, like I'm telling you. Because I'm like, Murray ain't showed up yet, but fourth quarter Murray finna show up, and it's gonna be a nasty. Remember me saying this.
Anthony Davis,
Joker ain't really done much either himself.
No, he's out of trash game. That's the only reason why we in the game. Bron's been out doing it. Oh my gosh.
I'm like, what's crazy is y'all really should be up by more, even with Murray going crazy. If AD had a good game,
He has
80.
26 and 16.
Well, damn, for real? All right. Damn, I must have missed all his points.
Bro, you know AD's points be ghost points, bro. Little tip backs here, little live here. Like he don't have potent buckets. Like we used to back in the day, KG jab step over the top, hit, come down. Like even Tim Duncan used to have spurts of buckets. Like I can't remember I've seen AD just have a spurt of buckets. Have you?
It's crazy D-Lo still be out on the court, man.
So weak. But like you said, what other guard did we have that's big that isn't gonna just get abused in the post?
It's sad what happened to Malik Beasley, man.
And this shows you how great Rondo is, because Rondo did not get bullied by any of these players in the post. Am I wrong?
That's because Rondo be in the weight room. D-Lo look like he ain't never hit a weight in his life.
Shooter?
No, D-Lo don't look like he hit no weights.
Nah. A lot of these dudes don't even lift weights, bro. They're afraid because like, my jumper's going to be all messed up. Everybody think they Steph.
I'm telling y'all, man, Denver finna win. As soon as Murray comes in, he's gonna finish it.
Wow, that was a great pass. 3 seconds in the key.
Y'all finna go down 3-0, bro.
Think so?
I know it. I've been calling it.
Come on, Brian!
Murray ain't even in the game yet.
Brian gonna lead us, bro. They talking shit to him on that bench, man. You gonna see. Brian gonna lead us to victory.
Murray ain't even in the game yet, bro. Fourth quarter Murray. Fourth quarter Murray ain't even in the game yet, bro.
Hey, Flu, you know how you good at harmonizing? Harmonizing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brian. Say
no.
He gonna lead
Fourth
us to
quarter Murray, nigga.
Please. He gonna lead us to victory.
Fourth quarter Murray, nigga.
So you can't give me the Bron song? I want to hear the Bron tune.
Nah, because I don't believe in that. I can't harmonize nothing I don't believe in.
Damn, so you're not believing in Bron no more? It's not in Bron.
I believe in Bron. I don't believe in the Lakers, nigga.
Bron gonna lead us past? Yeah.
Fourth quarter Murray's gonna come in and give y'all the burn.
Damn, that was a tough hook by Joker. No cap. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even know he had that. That hook shot was amazing. Wow.
You not knowing the Joker didn't have something in his arsenal is a disrespectful thing to say.
But the hook he did though, like the running. Ooh, that's a good pass.
He always had that. He always had that. You ain't paying no attention.
I don't know, but that one looked like Kareem S.
You ain't paying no attention. I'm gonna be right back. I can use the bathroom real quick.
Yes. Yes. Oh.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
All right, bro.
Cool.
All right, y'all. This is the time of the lounge we like to call Zen time. Zen time contributes a 30-minute freestyle with good positive settlements. I hope all y'all out there are doing good, feeling bad and bougie, as they said in the Migos. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody out there thriving and surviving. You feel me? Living and dribbling. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like Spalding and balling. But anyway, here we go. Shout out to Brian James. He gonna lead us to this victory. Fluence is doubting him. I don't understand. It's a mystery. But it's all good. Because LeBron's been the best or top 10 in this century. You can never stop me. I'm trying to get my pension. Penitentiary. That's your 30 seconds with Zen. You're Zen time, baby. Right in time for Flu to come back here and grace his role as the host of Fluence Lounge. Everybody clap it up for him. Everybody clap it up. Everybody in here, clap it up for Flu. Because my boy Flu's gonna get 100 of these episodes soon. Hard work, sweat, blood, tears, rain, hail, sleet, snow. You feel me? All that. Come on, shooter. Play some defense. That's a foul. No way. Oh, that's double. Good double. You got to get out to the corner, AD. Oh, that's a lazy closeout. Lazy closeout. Goodness gracious. We can't win with lazy closeouts like that. Fluent might be right, man. AD closing out like that, we cooked.
So I was right. I told you.
But I'm just like that. Bron just went out, bro. This man, AD just closed out Then he closed out too hard and then give a 3 up. Oh my! Call timeout, Darvin.
Fourth quarter, Murray's back.
Bron literally just came in. I mean, went out the game, bro, and we go down 5. Oh my goodness!
It was fourth quarter Murray, huh?
No, it was Michael Porter. It was Bruce Brown and Jeff Green.
Oh my God! But at least it'd be fourth quarter Murray in there doing
Bro,
that.
Jeff Green gave it to him. Bro, this is crazy. Bro. Literally, as soon as Brown came out, all because AD's lethargicness.
And AD's supposed to be your guys' GOAT.
How many more years he got left with us too? If you were the Los Angeles Lakers, do you trade AD for KD?
If I was the Phoenix Suns, would I take AD for KD?
AD better than Ayton.
Yeah, but I'm not getting rid of Ayton. I'm getting rid of KD.
KD.
Huh?
I said, yeah, AD for KD.
Yeah, I know. I was like, but he's better than Ayton. But it's like I'm not getting rid of Ayton. I'm getting rid of KD.
I know, but Ayton can play the 5 and AD play the 4, and then you still got Booker and CP3.
Absolutely not. I want to do that if I was Phoenix. Trying to fleece
Hey,
me?
man, y'all already doing nonsense. Y'all might as well add on, baby. Y'all fire Monty Williams for no reason.
What?
Bro, they literally just
some type
Monty
of fool?
Williams for no reason, bro. Him and Budenholzer both were just in the finals not too long ago, and now they're both unemployed. How is that possible?
Because, man, the league is changing, man. They're shifting more toward the coaches who are, the Brad Stevens. When Brad Stevens, this is a random take, but when Brad Stevens got hired, he officially shifted the culture and coaching. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't a good coach for Boston, though.
But they wanted the guy to come in, be a lot more, reserved, but have the game plans, adjustments. Like, I don't necessarily need to say the right things. I just have to do the right thing, which is nothing wrong with that. I'm like, I can say even before Brad Stevens, I can say Eric Spoelstra because that's the epitome of Eric Spoelstra.
But
I'm
don't you agree Monty Williams was wrongly fired?
Nah, man, Monty Williams doesn't make good adjustments, dog. His in-game adjustments are trash. And that's a lot. That was the more old school mentality. The guys like Doc Rivers, Monty Williams.
He's never been good at lazy. What he
got even Budenholzer, Mike Budenholzer. He's not really that good. I'm like he's from the same little tree as Greg. I'm like sooner or later. I know the Spurs are trying to show love. They gotta get rid of Pop. Pop's never been that good at adjustments. He's always just been like, this is the game plan. Stick to it. If you play hard, it's gonna work. But I'm like,
Pop. You have 5 Hall of Famers he played with, bro.
Yeah.
You got 4 in the top 75 of all time.
Yeah, I'm like, but that era of coaching of like, I'm gonna say all this so y'all can get it and then go do it. It's like that's out. Now it's all right, this isn't working. I gotta make this adjustment to make it work. I don't even have to say anything to the players. All right, I need to take this guy out, take this guy out, put this guy out. Let's do this play.
Did you hear though? Ty Lue might be on the might be leaving the Clippers.
They say he's leaving, but I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna be getting let go. Ty Lue is in that era of coaching as well.
I think Ty Lue's a great coach, though. I don't think he's a bad coach at all.
I think Ty Lue's a really good coach too.
I think what he did with the Clippers is just still good to me. Like they got to the Western Conference Finals first time in program history. I mean, franchise history. It's just like he did things, and he never had Paul George and Kawhi ever healthy together at the same time.
Yeah, Ty Lue got screwed over, man. That's one of the times I say I was like, yo, the players played him, man, because
played him, bro. Paul George, Kawhi, all that played him.
But when does ownership take ownership? They never do. But it's like y'all picked 2 of the most injury-prone guys and put them together and hope that they would be healthy.
Don't do something.
You gambled and you lost.
Big loss. What they gave, he gonna make that.
PG's rarely healthy. Kawhi is even, it's not a good look. It's unfortunate too because I'm like Kawhi was looking like he was gonna be probably the best player in the playoffs this year.
He was looking good. Come on, Bron, please make that. Oh yeah, we're cooked.
What happened to the ref where that nigga was bleeding on his mouth? Nigga had herpes.
He's still out there.
Was that herpes? I'm like, I ain't see nobody hit him when you don't just bleed from the mouth like that. What in the world? Did he get hit in the
That shit
mouth?
probably pulled up, man. Oh no, there's no point even pull that shit up, man. That shit probably weak right now.
All right. You know y'all gonna lose, right?
That's why I just low key want to turn this joint on, man. I didn't even want to see.
I told you didn't want to
I
hear
didn't
me,
want to
bro.
see. It's
Y'all
like we're
niggas
not,
just
bro. We're only down 8 points.
don't got it.
Our defense is so just. We don't have no post presence, bro. It's crazy. Jamal Murray's literally doing whatever he wants out. Oh
Didn't I
my
tell you
god.
fourth quarter more? Did I tell you about first quarter more? If I got it back, I told
Bro,
you
they
he
just
was
went on
finna
a
show
11-0
up.
run since they took Brown out. That's crazy, Darvin. Darvin, you should have never took Brown out. You're supposed to call timeout for him to get his break.
I agree with that. He should have never took Brown out, but regardless of even that being the case, this all comes down to the fact that AD, this whole series comes down to the fact that Joker is that much better than AD. Your guys' best player isn't better than their best player.
I mean, AD isn't played that bad this game. 28 and 16.
That doesn't matter. If you watch the game, his presence is nothing compared to what Joker has done. And then remember
They're
what did I
not
tell you?
doubling AD like they do Joker, no.
Exactly. They're not worried about it. And what did I tell you? I said, if y'all can't stop Murray, who cares what the others do? They gonna
AD is
win.
the only
Murray is a
AD has to
problem.
be the only superstar that doesn't get doubled.
It's because no one's worried about him. And so I'm gonna say this again, and I'm gonna repeat it. And if y'all don't believe me, y'all can go ahead and rewind this whole live down back because
Lord have
I said
mercy.
it.
13-0 run.
The finals will be Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat, and the Denver Nuggets will win the championship this year. Denver Nuggets is the best team. They just are. And by the way, this was a great run. I enjoyed it, but unfortunately, we will never see LeBron win another championship. This is his last hurrah. So it's going to be interesting to see what LeBron decides to do next year.
He's gonna stay.
Because I think
Bronny just
LeBron
signed
has
the
2 more years
SC.
left in the league.
He's gonna stay though, because Bronny just signed the SC. What's it called? He just donated like millions of dollars to Campbell Hall. Bryce is going to Campbell Hall next year. He ain't going nowhere.
Bronny is not NBA material. So let's get this shit out of here, too. Stop rolling with the media and everyone saying he's going to play with one of his sons. You draft
He is gonna
Bronny,
play with Bronny though. That's the cold part.
that nigga is not NBA material, bro.
Whether he is or he ain't, LeBron is $1 billion man, so he getting to the L. Because you gotta look, he's better than John Stockton's son and all these other dudes' sons, and they made it to the L. So Bronny has to make it. Zaire Wade is on the G League team, and Bronny's better than him.
You said
So
who?
Zaire Wade.
That nigga was on a G League and he got cut the next year.
I know. I'm just saying he got there though because his daddy.
He didn't get to the league. He got to the G League.
I know. I'm just saying he got to the G League. I'm like he didn't even go to college. I'm
That's
just saying.
different.
I'm saying if Dwayne Wade can get him to the G League, Bron can get Bronny to the L. Is what
That's
I'm
different.
saying.
No.
You want to put money on it? We could bet that. I'll bet 1,000 that he get into the L.
Bronny's not that good. He's a very solid player, but he's not NBA material.
I'm saying though he's going to the L regardless of any of those sentiments.
No, he's not.
That's what I'm saying. I'll bet $1,000 he is.
He's not. Because I'm gonna tell you this: the only reason why anybody would take a chance on Bronny is because they want LeBron. The only thing LeBron has right now that he can offer to your team is what? Money, sales. If I get Bron, we're gonna have a uptick in ticket sales, uptick in jersey sales. But he's not getting our team anywhere.
Some franchises.
And how long does that last? For a year? 2 years? I'm telling you, man, it's too late.
He's gonna get
It's
there,
crazy
bro.
to say it, but man, we're not gonna see Bron in 2 years, man.
Once Bronny get to the L, bro, and he get to play with him, bro, he'll retire after.
Bronny's not making it to the league. He's not that good. He's not that guy.
It's not always about who's good when it comes to L to the
Him getting a
NBA.
full ride to USC is crazy within itself.
Damn, that's kind of crazy, bro. He could get SC, bro.
His stats were like 11 points a game.
It was 14, but yeah.
When's the last time you seen a dude average 14 points a game, get a full ride D1 scholarship, and be ranked in the top 100 ESPN.
Bro, he was number 9 in the country, bro.
When have you ever seen that in your life?
When have you ever seen LeBron James have a son that was doing that? That's
God,
when I've seen it, I ain't never seen we never seen a phenom have a son that even had this much publicity. Michael Jordan's son is damn sure ain't getting no publicity. They didn't even get
they
no
shitted
mixtape.
on Michael Jordan, son.
They didn't get nothing.
They made a point to be like, "Dear, not his daddy."
Hey, I give Marcus this though. He was like, I'm gonna get something out this. Larsa, come here, baby.
That's not a W though, in no type of way.
To him, bro, he like, I'm getting something now. I'm getting some. Oh, that's Michael Jordan's son with Larsa Pippen. Like, I'm not saying it's
That's not a
right.
W. You talking about a woman who had 3, 4 kids in her 40s. That's not a W at all. I'm like, you can go back a 23-year-old, you know what I'm
Did you hear
saying,
what she
fresh off
said?
the block. That's not no W. That's an
Did you hear
L,
what
in my
she
opinion.
said on I think it was like a reality show. It was like one of the reviews. Did you hear what she said, bro? She said, I was used to getting smashed 4 times a day.
So that's even more of an L. I'm like, you walking
She
around.
said, I had to have sex like 4 times a day. I'm thinking like, Scotty had that much energy? No way.
I'm just saying, I'm like, bro, you paid full price for a used BMW, my nigga. You could have went and got one straight off the lot, nigga, and had a
Man,
lower
you could have just got you an
monthly payment.
AMG, an AMG Benz.
Like you could have got one straight off the lot, lower monthly payment, nigga. You wouldn't got the used joint for the same amount.
Miles high as hell.
Miles through the roof. You feel me? That is not a W
Oh my goodness. But
in
my
no
point
type
is,
of way.
regardless if Bronny, like, bro, Bronny's about to make 8.1 million in NIL deals next year, bro. Like, he's going to the L strictly for money, bro. He signed already with Nike, bro. Like, money wise, he's going. Talent wise, maybe if it ain't there, it ain't there. But we
So
talking
I'm
about
like,
money
money wise,
wise.
he's good either way. His daddy LeBron. Like his money is never going
But
to
I'm
be a
talking
problem
about as
for
far
him.
as the league, though. Like, to capture that first 2 years when Brian, you feel me, his farewell tour with his son, like, that's gonna do astronomical numbers. Come on, Flu, you know it, man. We talking about stories. The league loves stories. Magic said he drafted Lonzo because of the story, not because he was better than Tatum, because he's the story.
They made a lot of money that year too, because it was a big
My
story.
point. So if they'll do it, I'm like, Lonzo's better than Bronny at that stage. But I'm saying if they'll do that with Lonzo, they'll do it for Bronny. Don't sleep on what they'll do for Bron and money. Bron made them a lot of money over these years. A
It'd
lot
be
of money.
disgusting, bro. That's like when you really understand shit, you understand like, hey, none of this shit got to do with nothing you think it do.
No hoops, bro. All money, bro.
You don't have
Nice
that
little work for the
backpack
champ.
behind you, my nigga. You might as well start taking the travel. You heard? Like, that shit
Like,
is crazy, bro.
were you shocked that he signed the SC?
No, I'm just talking about it's just like it's just crazy. Like the sport's always been this way, but it's like what it's really becoming now. It's like, damn.
It's more so prominent, I think so. Now, I think back then it was fewer people. Now it's like you can low key see the whole everything now. Like, it's not even a question. I see why
They
that
throw that
happened.
shit right in your face. No cap.
Like, bro, Bronny going to SC, I already knew that low key was gonna happen. I'm just like, it just all makes sense. Pops is down the street, he's right here. It just made sense to me why he went there. Like, and he was gonna go there. They're Nike, you know what I mean? Like, it just made sense. But it's like for you like, what? SC, what? Sarah Kane ain't do nothing. You know what I mean? Which you're right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bro.
I'm not even
Curry,
watching the game no more, dog. Like
I'm not either, bro. We're talking this. Our conversation is better than this
I
game.
told you, I was like, I mean, I knew Denver. I'm like, bro, watching the Heat versus the Celtics. Obviously, watching Lakers playing Denver. I'm like, Denver the best team. Like, no team is better than them.
Yeah,
Joker is the best player in the whole
I,
entire playoffs.
I'll
Jimmy
give
is
Rob
right behind them, but then Jamal Murray is the third best player. So it's like you can't touch that.
I'll give Rob Palinka this though. We shouldn't be even be in this position how we started the season. We weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs, let alone in the Western Conference Finals. So I'll give Rob Pelinka his flowers in that regard. But he got a lot of work to do this offseason because Anthony Davis cannot stay here any longer. This man does not have how you a superstar. First of all, I made a point the other day. I said Anthony Davis got to be the first superstar with no signature shoe. That nigga ain't never had his own shoe. He always either rocking LeBron's or Kobe's. Paul George got a shoe. Kawhi got a shoe. Steph got a shoe. Joel Embiid got a shoe. Donovan Mitchell got a shoe. James Harden got a shoe.
AD is just like the weirdest case when it comes to like a basketball player, bro. Like we're gonna look back at AD and be like, man, like how do you describe AD's career? Because it's like even when that nigga, like, I was one of the first niggas, like even when he was dominant with the Pelicans, I would always be like, man, go watch his games. Like that shit is cap. Like these niggas are still losing. Like he's putting up crazy numbers, but they're not that good. Like
they was low key better when they had Julius Randle and Mirotic there. And remember them when they was up in there? They was going crazy.
all right, y'all, I'm officially switching over to boxing.
Yeah, I'm
apparently it's the co-main event with Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. Lomachenko. I'm gonna be 100, man. Like I don't really give a fuck about this fight. I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. I really don't think
Devin
this is a
Haney?
big. I just think this is just. I think this year is the year of fluff fights, man.
Man, that's crazy because Devin Haney's your guy, man. That's your guy.
This is nothing against Devin Haney or nothing. I'm just like I felt the same way about Ryan Garcia versus Davis. I thought that was just a fluff ass fight. Like that was a pointless fight just to make boxing fans be like, look, we do get some crazy fights. And in reality, it's like, man, that fight was pointless. What did that do?
It was rushed to me. They could have waited a year or two more. It didn't have to come this year.
But they couldn't wait a year or two more because Gervonta Davis is coming out of his prime. So really, Ryan Garcia did Gervonta a favor.
I don't even know
He
who
didn't have to take that fight. He didn't have to be weight drained and agree to a rehydration clause. But he did.
Has that ever even been done? I ain't never heard no shit like that. To be real with
What?
you, the rehydration, you can't hydrate after you weigh in. Is that normal?
Oh, that happens all the time. Barrios had that same clause when he fought Gervonta. That shit happened all the time.
No, I'm talking
Mayweather
about
was the
other
king of
fighters,
that.
not necessarily when they fight Gervonta. I'm talking about just other fighters. Like I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
Mayweather had a whole lot of fights like that. That's.
So
that was the same. That same clause was put in effect when Canelo fought Billy Joe.
So the favorite fighter or the favorite fighter is saying that the other fighter can't rehydrate after weight is made.
So me and you agree to fight at 140.
And
right?
you're the A side or the B side?
I'm the A side. You're a natural 147 fighter. But you're like, yo, it's a big fight. So, okay, bet. I'll make an extra weight cut to fight at 140. Well, I know you're naturally bigger than me because you naturally fight at 147. I naturally fight at 140, but you agreed to 140. I have a rehydration clause. Yo, you can't get above 144 by fight night. So that would be the clause in play. So in this particular,
so if you thirsty out your mind, you can't even drink no water.
You can drink water. You just got to be strategic. You just have to make sure your weight doesn't go beyond whatever the rehydration clause weight says you can't go beyond.
So, okay, say even if you do drink some water, you might have to sacrifice either water or food or both.
Correct.
Before the fight.
It's on you and your nutritionist to figure out how I can make sure. So basically, in Ryan Garcia's case, we all know he moved up to 140 from 135 because he had trouble making weight for 135. Davis, he was like, hey, yo, look, we're going to make this at a catch weight. I think it was a 136, but he couldn't rehydrate past, I think it was like 138 by fight night.
So Tank did that because he knew that Ryan was bigger than him.
Yeah, he did the same thing with Barrios. They had the same clause.
So basically, them niggas was in there because I've hooped without. Well, I mean, I probably drunk some water, but I've hooped without eating, and I can do it. But you know, if I had a little something, you know, a little banana or something, you know what I'm saying, just some carbs or something for me to go burn off, I think I'll have a higher performance versus me not being able to eat nothing.
Well, shit, take it to the even more extreme. Think about doing a weight cut
Yeah, on top of that, yeah, that's
for two
crazy.
weeks. Getting down to a weight you usually don't make it to, and then usually after that day, you're able to eat whatever you want. Rehydrate the way you want. But instead of being able to do that, they're like, no, actually, you can't. You still on a weight cut. Like
I don't
that's
like
the
that.
problem. But I'm like, when it comes to boxers let they, excuse me, boxing fans love their boxers so much, they be like, well, he signed the contract. That's what he agreed to. And it's like, yeah, that's
I
what he
don't like
agreed to.
that.
But why don't we talk
But
about the fact that he didn't have to agree to it? He did it to give us a show, give us a great fight.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that because I mean I did hear about that, but I just thought that was weird. I'm just like what you need to do all that for? Like just fight that nigga. You know what I mean? Like that's how I was feeling. Like and I'm a big Tank fan, you know that, but I was just like I don't like that. I don't know. My nigga Ryan going in there blind.
I think even at regular weight, I think Tank's a better boxer. I think he still wins, so he doesn't really. But
I mean, yeah, I think Tank wins regardless too, but I just think if you think you're better than him doing all them extras, like to me is like let me for sure secure this bag. You know what I mean? It wasn't like he knew if he drunk water or not, I'm gonna beat him. You know what I mean? That's how I felt. Cause not like Ryan was just naturally just super heavy. If he was coming down from 147, okay, I can maybe see that.
I
But
know he was the guy. He was
you
a
just fought at 140
135er.
yourself, Javante. So it's like, why didn't y'all just have it at 140? Y'all both basically the same weight.
I agree. I'm like,
Cause I don't care what nobody say. I ain't never heard AB tell no nigga that he can't drink no water after. And he was
no, he's
fighting dudes
never had
bigger
that.
than him.
He's
Huh?
moved up 147 McDonough. There was no rehydration clause.
But you see what I'm saying? He should have. If he'd have did that with Maidana, he probably could beat him.
But McDonough's excuse me, AB's a bum and all this other stuff. It's yeah, just a narrative. It's just how it goes when it comes to sports,
Oh, you say
especially
AB.
boxing. That's just how it is.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't care what nobody say, bro. AB had boxing actually entertained. I was entertained to watch fights because of AB. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Especially his post fight interviews. They gotta be top 3 all time, bro. What?
I won't lie, I am a little hurt that Lakers lost, man. I didn't want my prediction to be true, but it's like, damn, y'all really gonna get eliminated. 4-0. It's gonna be a 4-0. Y'all not gonna win the next game. LeBron is not
Nah,
gonna
Brian,
come ready to play the next game. He knows
Brian gonna come
there's
out
no
playing
way.
defeated.
Yeah, I'm like LeBron been in the league too long. You can't come back from 3-0. So I'm like, y'all finna get 4-0.
Hey, bro, if LeBron is the first to ever come back 3-1 in the finals and then 3-0, he I'm a Kobe fan, but I'm gonna be like
That's a
shit,
go.
it gotta be the goal. That's some gold shit, fool. For at age 38, come back from 3-0. And bro, if he does that, I'm telling you, I'll run around butt naked. You hear it here first, folks. I will streak the streets if Bron does this.
Nobody. Oh well, let's hope that don't happen. Man. And I say this too. I'm like, I stand by. I'm like, the Celtics gonna lose to the Heat. Heat's gonna win 4-1. I think Celtics gonna get one, but that's it.
Hey, you want me to even be more controversial? Jimmy Butler gets a first ring AC, never done in forward history.
The Heat's not gonna beat Denver. Denver's the best team, bro.
Hey, but if Jimmy Butler wins a ring, where does he rank all time if he does this? Without another superstar, where is he ranked if he does? He has to be higher than Kawhi, and I love Kawhi, but he has to be higher than Kawhi if he does this. He has to.
Unfortunately, the society we live in and the society that we will continue to live in and only accelerate, he won't be ranked that high because that will be the only championship he'll win. So after time, all people will look at is just the ring. They won't look at what he did to get it.
And this is the problem I have then Flu, because AD is on the all-time 75 players list, and he only has one ring. And Bron was the Finals MVP, so technically you could be like Bron got him that ring. So Jimmy Butler does it by himself, and you're gonna tell me that Anthony Davis is better than Jimmy Buckets?
I don't think that's the case.
Nah.
You know how I feel about 80. 80's been overrated.
He's not even better than Tracy McGrady or Vince Carter, bro. And they didn't even make the damn.
I was one of the first people to say how overrated AD was, and people thought I was crazy. I was one of the first people to say.
Bro.
I was one of the first. I don't know if you remember when I was doing my YouTube. I was saying Joker was better than Joel Embiid, and people thought I was crazy.
Nah,
and all my shit is coming true.
But I mean, Joel Embiid is good though. But Joker's better just because Joker
Joker's
passes
way
people.
better than Joel. Joel Embiid isn't even in the same. Joel should not have won the MVP. It should have been Joker 3 times in a row. Joel did not deserve that MVP, and it showed in them damn playoffs. That boy Joker is bullshit.
You mean Joel Embiid?
Yeah, Joel Embiid believes he wants to be the Joker. He ain't.
Joel Embiid not better than Giannis, bro.
No,
Giannis is the best player in the league to me. But
Joel
you
Embiid
know,
isn't better than Jimmy Butler.
uh but I'm just saying all time, I'm like, there's no way that if Jimmy wins a championship by himself, that he's not better than a lot of these. Bro, Paul George, all these dudes can't even touch him if he do this.
I agree.
None of these, like Kawhi, like I have him over Kawhi just because Kawhi always had a team. You know what I mean? Like his team has always just looked better than him, better than other teams when when they got to that point. Like their team was just far better than other teams, just put together, coach, all that. But Jimmy literally doesn't have another all-star on his team, bro. We've never seen this in history.
Well, you know how I feel about Kawhi. Kawhi is another guy I feel like that's overrated.
Kawhi is just over a hump player, to be real with you. He never really was an A player. He was a guy that if he's gonna do the dirty work, right? He gonna play the defense, he can make shots. You know what I'm saying? He just had a hell of a 19 run. Like he averaged 30 points a game, 7 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Like he just had a hell of a playoff run with a hell of players. Siakam's an all-star, Fred VanVleet's an all-star, Marc Gasol is an all-star slash. I think he's gonna get to the Hall of Fame. I don't know, they might not, but I think he can go to the Hall
He
of
probably
Fame.
should. Norman Powell.
Norman Powell, he's not an all-star, but we know he's nasty. They
Could be
had
if he wanted to.
Ibaka's solid. Who else did they have? Corey Joseph, he was cold.
I'll say this though, just to be 100, I do think Kawhi, if his career didn't end up the way it would with the injuries, he could prove that wrong. But with the
Yeah,
injuries, I just feel like
it's just
he
Kawhi
was
never
in the
really had a
perfect
real
position at the
team.
perfect time. KD called it. I remember when the Spurs won that championship, and KD was like, "Well, he's in a perfect system. He's a system player." And a lot of people try to come at KD and was like, "Oh, well, you just mad because he has a ring before you and all this stuff." But it's like, no, he's right. I'm like, Kawhi always ended up in the perfect systems from the Spurs, and then obviously after the Spurs going over to Toronto during that time, it was just he ended up in the perfect storm.
Like Kyle Lowry, like bro, that team. Like if you go on 2K, bro, you could beat damn near a lot of the teams, bro. Even from the old days with that Kawhi team, bro. Like they literally have everything you need, bro. There's not a position. There's not nothing that they're missing. They weren't missing anything on that team. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, but I give Kawhi his props. He got it done. But it's like if Jimmy wins this championship, he is better than Kawhi. I'm sorry. Niggas can feel away if they want to about that, but Jimmy Buckets then got it out the mud everywhere he went, man. He didn't
And the
butted heads
Lakers
with.
had Jimmy Butler instead of AD, man.
Oh man, Brian be happy right now. He like hallelujah,
But I put that on Braun though.
hallelujah.
I'm like, Braun specifically said he wanted AD, man. He fucked up. He
You
fell
think
into the
that
hype
you
himself.
think that's Bron's biggest mistake? I don't want to say biggest mistake because he won a championship, but
Yeah, I
I'm
was like, they
saying
won a
like
ring, so
it's hard to but you see it's really it's because you got to remember AD had Dwight and Rondo on that team
he
with
didn't he
Bron,
didn't have to
bro.
play the 5.
And you had JaVale McGee too. So JaVale would come in right in for Dwight.
So do
Like,
you
come
blame
on.
that on AD LeBron, or do you blame it on the management? Whereas like the management made all those trades, right? But he didn't specifically focus on getting a legitimate 5 to make sure if y'all did run into the
This
Joker,
this is the
AD doesn't
problem
have
with
to take that responsibility.
this is the problem.
Nigga got Mo
So,
Bamba,
so
nigga.
here we go. Here we go. And this is gonna be a tough take for people to understand. Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard got treated disrespectfully by the Lakers. Carmelo Anthony right now is better than Troy Brown Jr. I don't care what nobody says.
And Malik
He's a
Beasley.
huh?
And Malik Beasley.
These like literally last year, Carmelo was money for us. There was games where he was the reason why we won. Like right now, we had a Carmelo Anthony, we'd have been solid just because he can come in, make some couple buckets, he could get his buckets. We could go to somebody when we need it. And then you got Dwight. willing, bro. Dwight literally would get 10 and 10 in 12 minutes. He's getting peon minutes and getting double doubles. Like,
JaVale
how is
McGee. If y'all saw JaVale McGee, McGee was still he still would be you know, somebody who would be able to be
but
productive.
it's because remember when Dwight and AD had got into that little thing last year on the bench?
Yeah.
After that, it's like, oh no, we can't mess with Dwight. He's messing up with eight. But it's
Well,
like,
Dwight had an
no.
interview and he said one of the biggest reasons why he feels like the Lakers didn't take him back was because of that.
But it's so weird to me because I'm like,
Politics.
Anthony Davis, that shows how soft he is as a human, in my opinion, because you didn't come out and defend the White and be like, I need the White here. Because you don't want to play the five, homie. So instead of keeping the White, you got a nigga like Mo Bamba talking about his ankle hurt and it's money time. Fuck. Nigga, if you don't tape up your shit and go hoop.
I really thought y'all getting Obama was a good. I was like, man, I can't wait to see him. This nigga ain't played. Sorry,
Like, damn,
like, what's he
fool. I
doing,
know you
bro?
never got like significantly injured, but I seen you in games, knee hurt, or your ain't something got tweaked up, and you playing the next game though. Like you know
Bruh.
what I mean? Like, how do you like, bro? Technology has been advanced since we've been out of high school, bro. You're telling me ankle sprains is keeping dudes out 5 weeks? Are you kidding me, Dan?
Nah,
Five
that's not what's
weeks?
happening. Obviously, there's something. No, I agree with you. I'm like, that's bullshit. He in the doghouse. I don't know why. What's crazy is I'm like, what kind of bugs me is one of the things I've been talking about seeing the whole run, right? I thought Lonnie Walker should have been gotten time for a while because Malik Beasley was playing terrible and Troy Brown Jr. I was saying that for a while. I was like, why is he not playing Lonnie Walker? Lonnie Walker has never had a game as bad as Malik Beasley or Troy Brown. Finally, they put him in. He's doing something. I felt the same exact way where I'm like, I'm watching this game. I'm watching these games. I'm like, all right, what's going on? Why isn't Mo Bamba going into the game? Right? Like, why aren't they utilized? I'm not saying he's going to do anything, but why isn't he being put into the game when y'all easily need a big man out there and y'all don't have a big man? Like y'all literally don't play. Y'all don't have a backup big. Y'all don't have no backup big because y'all not playing
Hachimura is
Gabriel.
our backup big, bro. Lord have mercy.
So I'm like, what do they expect? So it's just it was inevitable when it came to matchups and rotations because it's like
But you know what
it's
I
sad
really
though. It's really
like.
sad what happened with Malik Beasley because I'm like he was supposed to be the guy who was supposed to come in and give y'all that three. That nigga is trash, bro. That nigga shouldn't even be in the league.
Austin Reed's better than all them niggas, man. It's crazy.
Beasley shouldn't even be in the league, bro.
Like Lonnie Walker, like, bro, it should be Reeves at the 1, Lonnie at the 2, Brown at the 3, 80 at the 4, Hachi at the 5, bro. That should be the damn starting lineup. Why
But
the
you
hell
can't.
did they keep
But you
starting
can't do that though because you don't have no one coming off the bench.
D'Lo? The motherfucker come right off that bench.
You believe in D'Lo coming off and giving y'all something?
Shit, shoot something. We got to make something happen before we down
That's my
3-0 at this
point. It's like
point.
you need someone for sure off the bench that can give you a spark. D'Lo's not gonna give you that.
Crazy.
Schroeder, as much as I love Schroeder, that nigga sometimes go in there and he be acting like he don't even know what the fuck is going on when it comes to some of them passes he makes.
He do be looking lost. He be walking around and he'll just fall on the ground and he'll
Yeah,
get
I'm
the
like, what are
ball
you
and then
doing,
go for
dog?
a layup and then fall. I'll be like, is he all right?
So I'm like, what ended up happening in this playoffs is you thought you had a lot of guys in there, and then all of a sudden it shrunk to the point where it's like, damn, we don't got no bench now.
Even Vanderfield, like, he's tall, but he is not strong.
He don't got no offense. That's the problem. That's why Denver Nuggets was so like, yeah, y'all want him, y'all can take him.
Oh, you talking about the Jazz? Yeah.
Or the Jazz, I'm sorry.
But you know what's even more funnier? Thomas Bryant left us because he said he wanted. We had Thomas Bryant. We actually be all right.
I was gonna say that. I was thinking about that too. I'm like, Thomas Bryant ain't getting no playing time, but if y'all still had him, man, that would
But
have
he
been
was mad
clutch.
because he
Because y'all
wasn't
need
getting the
one
playing
backup
time.
big man.
Now
That's
he's
all y'all
with
need.
now he's with Denver and he's not even playing because Joker's playing 40 minutes a game.
But I feel the same way with Reggie. I'm like, Reggie and Thomas Bryant are two
Oh, I
guys who were
forgot he
like,
was even on their team until the last game, bro. They put him in for like 5 minutes. I said, damn, they got Reggie Jackson.
and
I
Reggie was
forgot,
going crazy, bro, before he got traded.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I look at the L, like, and you know, Flu, like, if I can get there, that's fine. More so for the money, but it's just not the same, bro. It's just like what I see now, and
Politics.
like when I like even how it's even being played. Like you can't play defense, bro. Like we was coming from an air, like Ron Artest slapping headbands on people's faces. They getting greedy. You can actually bump and play some defense. Nah, man, dudes
There
be
ain't none of
flopping in the
that.
post. You
Not
can't
even
even get
close.
position no more. I'm like, damn. Like
We'll
if
be
Shaq
right back.
wasn't playing today's game, bro, they would literally try to foul Shaq out in the first 10 minutes, bro.
Shaq would
They'd be
not be
like,
a great if he played in today's game because you can't play the way he plays.
you say he'd be a what in today's
I said he
game?
wouldn't be a great because you want to be able to play the way he played. A lot of his buckets, like they would be like, oh hell no,
Bro, they be
straight up.
flopping all day on Shaq. They be like, oh, they be flopping all everywhere. He
He'd
be
be throwing
fat
out the
out.
game every other. But I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
But and I say this, they couldn't do the hack of Shaq though. Now that would bite them.
They might still do the hack and Shaq. Think about that though. That's crazy.
Because they got that take transition foul now, so you don't want to be fouling now. Damn, my phone blowing up. What is this? And well, that's all she wrote for the Lakers, y'all. We had a good run, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of us, though, man. It's probably the last time in a long time we gonna see us get this far. You know what I'm saying? So, think that I'm just gonna go watch that game Monday. Matter of fact, I might not even watch that game Monday, man. I might just go ahead and hit the gym. If they had won tonight, I'd watch that game. Even so. We rely. How you spell rely? Oh, man, hold on. I'll be right back, y'all. Hey, man, you over there shouting, man. We can hear everything you saying. Hold on, I'll be right back, bro. Damn.
I just want to say how long you guys reckon to the main event. I'll say like if you want me to be 100, probably like 20 minutes because It's the ninth round of the co-main event. That's about to end. It's about to be you got one more round left of the co-main event. So I'll
It's
say
about to
like
be the main
20 minutes.
event.
No, I said it's probably gonna be like 20 minutes to the main event.
But I'm saying like that's the next thing. All right, if you don't mind, I'm gonna take a little once it gets close, I'm gonna take a little breathing break and then I'm gonna come back.
Do your thing, man.
No, I'm just saying when it get close, I want it to be fresh. So we come in here. I'm gonna be on my bullshit today. I just can't wait for you to see how foolish you were to put. I know you trolling. But since we trolling, I can't wait for you to see how foolish you was to put your 500 ducats on loan alone.
Hey, look, man. Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit. You feel me?
Now, as far as young fighters on the trajectory of greatness, would this win put Devin Haney on the path of being greater than Floyd?
No.
Mm, mm, mm. Talk about it, Flu. I need to hear this. Can you elaborate a little bit more? You don't got nothing.
I don't know. That's a crazy statement to me, to be honest with you. Devin Haney ain't done nothing near that. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
only 23, 24 years old.
You know what Floyd did at that age?
He didn't have 5 belts.
Yeah, it's a little bit different though, because them 5 belts that he got, he for sure didn't have to fight anyone in the same name that Floyd did.
I'm not trying to come at Floyd. I'm just saying, is Devin Haney building up his career to get to that point?
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he's trying to do, but I don't think that's gonna be the case though. That's all I'm saying.
So if Devin beats Ryan Garcia, Lomachenko, Gervonta,
Devin's not gonna
and
fight Ryan Garcia though. Ryan Garcia's at 140.
well, I'm talking about later down the line. I mean, Devin Haney can always go up too. I'm just saying if he beats Tank, Shakur, Ryan, Loma,
Devin won't
and
fight Tank. That's crazy. It's a lot of what ifs, man.
you said Devin won't fight Tank?
No.
out of like just because that's bad promotion or something for him. Like, why wouldn't he want to do that?
Why ain't he done it yet? Why ain't he called him out?
Because he's been to his defense, he had to go back-to-back fights with Loma. I mean, with Gambosos, regardless. And then after that, Loma called him out. So he just took the first nigga that came at him. Like Gervonta ain't had Devin in his mouth. He ain't called that nigga out none. So it's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
two-way street in that regard.
Yes.
When? Recently?
Some excuses. He's been calling out Devin Haney for a while.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about the promoter, though. You know what I'm saying? You can fight who you want to fight, but it's all about the promotion, what they think what the numbers is. So right now, I don't think they think that's the fight to make.
Do you think
You
that fight
know,
is going to
like
happen?
I know, it ain't always about who won. You feel me? Terrence Crawford and what's his name? Damn, Earl should have been done. They been both talking that
That's a
talk.
whole different argument though. That's a whole different bullshit ass argument though.
How they both in the same class, just like Devin Haney and Gervonta. I just feel like they promotions just not trying to make that happen right now.
No, it's a whole different argument. We're talking about two dudes who ain't got nothing more to prove other than fighting each other. In comparison to Devin Haney and Tank Davis, where they don't need to fight each other to make each other's career. So there's no reason for them to make that fight right now. There's no reason for them to make that fight, really, period.
So you're
Because they
saying they'll
don't need
never
each
make that
other.
fight no matter what?
I don't see it happening.
Hmm. Interesting. What about Devin and Shakur?
That's a fight that I think should happen, but that's a fight that I think probably won't happen as well.
Well, damn, if they none of these motherfuckers want to fight, then what that shit boring then?
Nigga, that's boxing.
That's weak then. Nobody gonna beat Floyd then, because Floyd fought everybody we wanted to see.
That's my point. I'm like, regardless if niggas want to come at Floyd and be like, you ain't fight since then, or this ain't happened since then, it's like, but he fought him though. I
Nah,
don't care when
Floyd
you
fought
said it
everybody.
happened.
Fought
I
everybody.
don't care how you said it happened. He fought him. Whether it
Yeah.
was late, whether it was, what I'm saying, right on time, whatever the case may be. I'm like, he
And you
fought
know,
him.
Floyd ain't never fought nobody twice. He fought Madonna twice just to prove everybody that this dude can't mess with me.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, I need to find my other little charger.
Well, that's crazy. If Devin don't fight none of them guys, then he'll never ever be even come close to Floyd. I don't give a damn if he go undefeated.
I'm like, I feel like he'll probably fight. I don't know if he'll fight them. He'll probably fight some guys where like, you like, okay, bet. But I'm like, to say he's on the same trajectory of Floyd, like, we're not going to. A lot of people ain't going to appreciate Floyd until late down the line. Like, a lot of people got a lot of things to say about Floyd, but it's like, once you realize, like, all the people he fought during the time period he did fight, y'all going to change up your tune quick. Because I'm like, y'all not going to see that for a while.
Shit, never again, fool. It ain't no wild, bro. We ain't gonna never see it again, bro. If these niggas is not willing to fight each other, nigga, then we ain't never gonna see it again, bro. Because social media different, right? Floyd didn't have no damn social media for real majority of his career. He was promoting fights, nigga, literally off of just promotion and little Showtime joints or the HBO joints.
That's also why I applaud Ryan Garcia so much because he's one of the dudes in this new social media area that was willing to be like, all right, shit, I got to fight who? I might take an L. I'm gonna do it, and then like if it ends up affecting my legacy on having a loss, I'm gonna take a chance and hope that y'all still fuck with me after a loss.
I ain't gonna lie, Ryan's bigger than after the fight, for real.
Some will argue against that. I agree with you, but some will be like, no, like he got an L. Like
I
Devin
just
Haney,
think
he
he's
made a.
bigger because he was he was thirstier than Tank to make the fight. If he was really seeing how it was going, you know what I mean? Like he was like I want this fight to happen. I'm trying to bring this. You feel me? He might have went in a Ryan a little corny at times, but I respect it because I'm like, you did be like, let's go. I don't give a fuck about this little ass nigga. Let's go. Even if you felt like you wasn't even, you like I could probably get an extra couple 2 years. You like fuck all that. So I think he's bigger just because I think not only his fan base, but you know, everybody that watched the fight is like, okay, Tank is a beast, but Ryan, I respect him because nobody out here is calling out Tank. And let alone fighting and making it happen. The last nigga to even do what Ryan did was Tevin Farmer, and he got shot. He didn't get shot, we'd have got that fight. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Gervonta didn't. We probably want to fight Tevin at that. But you get what I'm saying? That's the last we call Tank out in
Crazy.
you
That
know what
nigga
I'm saying?
Devin still ain't fought, bro.
Shit, him or AB, bro. Damn.
But AB supposedly got a fight coming up.
Well, it's not with BLK Prime.
Shit, I still be wondering if Terrence Crawford really got that bag he said he got.
He was capping.
Oh no.
My boy got 500K for that fight, huh?
I don't know if he got the millions he was talking about. I'll say that much.
Because I'll tell you this. Once I saw AB's deal that I go through no more, I said, yeah, they are a joke over here. They must have gave that motherfucker all their money they had in the damn thing. Has one of the best careers. Haney not even in the middle yet. No, I was just saying, was it with this fight? I wasn't trying to disrespect Floyd with the question. I was just saying, is this a step in a, like, you feel me? But you're saying that he's not gonna fight these other dudes now, so that what I said is irrelevant. I'm
Well, I
thinking
don't know if he
he's gonna
is. I'm just saying. I'm like,
this nigga and this
I-
nigga and this
I'm
nigga.
not saying if he is or isn't. I don't know if he's gonna fight them. I'm just saying like a lot of this shit you saying is what ifs. Like fighting Secure, fighting Gervonta. Like I'm like none of these niggas have ever called each other out. Like that's those are big what ifs.
No, I feel you.
I'm like
Because
when
it's like
Floyd was
Terrence
fighting,
Crawford and
like
Buzz.
niggas was fighting each other.
No, I feel you.
I'm like, and a lot of people will say
I hear what you're
Floyd was
saying.
running. Like if you really look at how boxing it's went from like the best fighting the best to even in the Floyd era, a lot of people felt like the best wasn't fighting the best during the time they wanted to see it, but they still fight each other. Like Oscar De La Hoya fought anybody. And now, in the day and age we in now, people want to blame it on the Floyd effect of him being undefeated. But I don't even think that's the case. I think it's just like we was talking about with NBA, where it's just like niggas just like this money is such a big factor and shit. It's like, yeah, Ron Garcia versus Tank happened and you did over 1 million, you know what I'm saying, pay-per-views, but was it worth possibly stunning the growth of a guy in Ryan Garcia who could have potentially made millions more if he would have continued on fighting dudes we don't know, but saying he is the best? Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. No, I
him
think
fighting Gervonta didn't make him any bigger, in my opinion.
I think what the thing is and I think this is probably the thing. Who besides Floyd is a better marketer in selling fights? And Adrian Broner is the only nigga to come close to Floyd as far as knowing how to sell a fight. That's why all the fights happen with Floyd, in my opinion. And these other niggas don't know how to make fights happen. Gervonta too quiet. Ryan can make fights happen, but a lot of niggas ain't outspoken like Ryan. Devin Haney just in his own little niche with his father. You know, they'll pop some shit, but they really just in their little shit. Shakur, he over somewhere. Like, none of these niggas is,
You can't say that though.
huh?
You can't say that. It's not on the fighters to make fights.
But I'm saying AB and Floyd did that good, regardless if that was their job or not. They was their own
They
promoters.
didn't make the fights. They promoted the fights in the sense of what they said made people interested. So I'm like, nowadays, you don't need to be that AB Floyd type, flamboyant personality. You don't have to do that. Niggas is just gonna watch because niggas who watch boxing is like, we don't get those fights. These fights aren't happening just because niggas don't want to fight each other. That's it.
What? And I want to go into, because you always make the statement, and I'm not saying, I'm just going off what you're saying. You make the statement that none of these dudes are afraid to fight each other, which I will agree with you. If you are a trained boxer or trained at anything, you're not afraid of the next man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a basketball player. I'm not afraid if I had to go guard Kyrie. I'm not like, oh, Kyrie's over there. Like, I'm like, okay, bet that's Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying in that regard, but why do you feel like, is it just because it's just the money? Is it because the money's just so good with a bum that they're like, why fight a good nigga? Is that what you think it is?
because it has more to do with than just the person who's fighting. I could be like, hey, yo, I can beat anybody, but if my advisor comes in and says, that's cool, yeah, I feel like you can beat anyone as well, but nigga, there's four, five, six, seven, eight other people getting fed off of what you're doing. If you take this chance and you lose, we're jeopardizing almost 50 to 60 mil in profit for the next 3 years. We don't like us to make the top dollar. It doesn't have anything to do with you fighting the best person right now. It has you showcasing and telling everyone you the best, beating dudes, proving and making sure everyone sees you the best. Because at the end of the day, boxing fans are so manipulated. You don't have to fight the best for people to think you the best. See
So
what I'm
why
saying?
do
So
you
think
feel
about
like
Ryan Garcia real quick. Think about Ryan Garcia. He made it's like if you look at an investment, right? I've been investing in this for 5 years. I can cash out right now, make 10 mil. I can potentially wait and make 50 mil. Ryan Garcia said, I'm gonna cash out right now, make 10 mil, and then hopefully that'll be able to double whatever I was and be more than me keeping the money in the bank.
but see
Who knows if
Ryan
that's the case?
But see, the difference between Ryan and a lot of other boxers, he don't need boxing. He in a commercial with Damian Lillard, he Jake Paul, TikTok star. He got all these other endorsements outside of boxing that I feel like, even though it looks like he might have cashed out, he really didn't cash out everything. You know what I'm saying? For some people, that's a cash out. Like Madonna cashed out on Floyd,
But
retired.
that's different. It's not even the same. I'm like Ryan Garcia didn't cash out because he already moved up to 140. He has a lot of big fights at 140. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like,
So
even
you
though
saying
Ryan
he cashed
Garcia
out on
was
135, and now he's just gonna and just go take over
well, he was
somewhere
already
else?
at 140 before though. Before he agreed
Okay.
to this fight, he already
So
moved up
you're
to
saying that
140.
fight really didn't do anything in terms of him because he wasn't really supposed to fight at that weight anymore
It
anyway.
was strategic. Ryan Garcia was smart. Look, I already decided I'm gonna move up to 140. No one wants to fight Davis. He still, this is the thing, he still didn't have to take that fight, but he did. So whether
So
it's gonna be smart or not, we're not gonna know that until 2, 3 years down the line because we're gonna find out how interested people are still in with Ryan Garcia after getting the L. Because one of the worst things you can do in boxing is get an L if you have all this type of movement behind you.
but see, I think it's all, but doesn't it depend on who the L is by? Because remember, Canelo lost to
It's
Floyd and
boxing, bro.
but he got bigger after that L though.
You just named a nigga. That's the only nigga where that happened.
But I'm saying you don't think so, okay, so you're saying Ryan could do it, but we gotta see if he can do it.
You gotta see who he ends up fighting. We gotta see who he ends up facing.
So if he can knock out like a Josh Taylor or something like that, that'll put him back on the map.
I'm like, there's amazing fights at 140 for him. So if he moves up to 140, fights some of the bigger names and knocks them out, then he's gonna be good. But all that comes down to him still having to take those fights and take those big fights and winning those fights.
So okay, so why do you feel like they let Floyd fight though all those people that he probably didn't need to fight? Why do you feel like they let him do that thing? Because he was just his skill and defense was just astronomically better than people's.
We talked about it a lot. Floyd's strategic. He fought guys when he felt like he would be able to beat them, and he was
And
in
his team
control of
was
his
like,
career.
yeah, okay, I see.
He was in control of his career. Al Heyman said, you know what I'm saying? Like Al Heyman had some control, but he was like, yo,
So
let's
he
figure out the
believed
best
in
decision.
Floyd to make the right decisions, and clearly they perfect.
Nah, I'm like, you got to understand. During that time when Floyd was fighting, there was still some type of expectation to fight the best at some point. That same expectation isn't what's going
It's
on
gone.
now.
Okay, so you're just saying Floyd. So it's kind of like even like the people we grew up watching hoops back in the day, how they prepared and how they came into the season and all that is just different. How players probably today come into season. How they
Floyd fought niggas when he thought he could beat them. When it came to him doing his run, that doesn't take away anything from what he was doing at all. But a lot of dudes, when we look at Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, all that stuff, he fought him when he was past his prime. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back.
I just want to be good. I just want you to be better than I was. Oh man, they coming out with the national anthem, man. I'm not even juiced up. Ooh, 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 ooh. She looking like she's trying to get me in there. And now it's like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to touch you. I just keep my hands to myself. Cause you looking like you just trying to tell. Oh, oh. National anthem is happening, y'all, for anybody. Oh, snap. Anybody, you know what I'm saying, coming in. The national anthem is happening, y'all. Well, I don't want to leave y'all until Flu come back. So I'm waiting on Flu. I know I'm gonna be real quick. It's gonna be bang bang, but my boy Flu, I don't know what happened. And I feel like if I just disappear and leave y'all, man, it's just gonna look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Last one. Who you got? I got Devin Haney. Oh, here you go. Hey.
Damn, my phone. I got it charged, but I'm losing my battery even when I got it charged. It's crazy. So that's what I was trying to fix.
Oh,
And I got a brand new charger too. It's crazy. I don't know.
got Haney.
Hopefully we stay up in this day. If not, I might end up getting ain't sure nigga no love and I'm out of here. 'Cause my shit went from 5% to 1%. And I have this thing. I have it plugged up to my charger this entire time.
That's interesting. Oh, oh. Get to the money. Go. Uh-oh. I think his phone. I think it died again. DraftKings. That's crazy. They really be promoting betting and then tell you if you have a problem gambling. So it's like you're telling me to gamble, but call this number if I have a problem. How do I know I have a problem? Hmm? If I lose $200? Do I have a problem? A problem can happen in $200, $100. You can lose $100 and be like, I want to keep betting another $100. Then another $100 turn to $2,000. $2,000 turn to $5,000. Now you just lost $5,000 gambling. You're Yeah, I think Flu his phone going through it right now, y'all. But it's all good. We here, man. We just trying to get it right, trying to get it tight, you know what I'm saying? 8:38. It's just crazy that man D'Angelo Russell can't give us nothing, bro. Not nothing. Can't give us nothing. It's just so sad. It's just crazy. I'm just like, damn. Niggas is professional athletes can't make wide open jump shots, man. And I'm not saying you gotta make every shot, but sheesh, you wide open. Your shot selection bad. Can't get layups. Move too slow. I'm just like, damn, the hell is going on? Yeah, I got a Haney too. Lost one. I'm trying. I can't show you your comments. Flu would have to do that. But but yeah, you know what I'm saying? We here. Fights gonna start. They get the national anthems. Walkouts gonna happen soon. Yeah, folk. What's it called? If y'all could just bear with me, I'll be back in like. I wish I could put up something for y'all, man. Like put up like a little something. Lost one. You know, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna hold it down. I can't even end the live though. That's the craziest thing. I can't end it. unless Flu ended. Jared Anderson there. Wow, they got Flavor Flav there. I'm gonna be right back though, y'all. Give me 1 minute. All right, y'all, I'm back. Devin Haney walking out right now. You're Yeah, Devin Haney walking out right now. So I'm assuming Loma already walked out. I ain't gonna lie, he walking out to some bullshit music though. I hope that's gonna get him turned, because that's not what I'd have came out to. For real. It's crazy because Devin Haney don't be having no entourage or no nothing with him. Like, who even has his belts? He's literally by himself. It's crazy. But yeah, last one, you can keep talking to me, man. I still try to read your comment. It won't pop up on the screen, but you know what I'm saying? I still try to include you somehow. They need to start this fight though. I'm trying to get to this money tonight. You know what I'm saying? There's money to be made tonight for me. I need to get to this moolah. More rides I need. I need to get to this moolah. This luchadera. Luchadori. Yeah. Yeah. They fun and go up. Yeah, I need 16 more for a little extra 65. I'm gonna get that tonight. What I need. So if I start latest 10, so 10, 11, 12, 1, I can get 4 hours, 4, 5. I got 5 hours still. So I just yeah. I'm gonna get it, y'all. I'm gonna get it, y'all. Now they're introducing the fighters. Yeah, would have thought his dad would have been with him. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Devin just walked by himself. I don't know. The music wasn't turned. It was just weird to me. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not feeling that walkout. And what's it called? It flew. He said his phone was dying and it was on the charger. So if anything, I would expect him to come back a little later. Once his phone probably gets, retains some type of juice in his charge. But right now, he's having some battery juice problems, battery juice problems. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Loma look real focused though, man. Loma don't look like he in there on no BS, man. If Devin don't come to fight, man, he could lose that O tonight. He could lose that O. Shout out to you, Lost One, man. You in here, man. Shout out to you, dog. You know what I'm saying? We ain't been live in a minute. There you go. Woo! There you go, right there. Well, it's loaded, but yeah, pump it up.
I don't know how long I'm finna be in here. I ain't finna cap.
Why? The phone still not charging?
I'm on my other phone, but I'm like, I don't got much battery in this. I gotta just get a new phone, man. That shit crazy. Cause I'm like, I got it plugged into my charger, but the joint wouldn't charge. And then when I turned it back on, now it's optimizing apps. Like, bro, I got it. This,
Optimizing apps still.
I'm telling you, man, this is just some bullshit.
I was telling Lost One though, I was saying Lumber look focused. Like if Devin don't come right, man, he gonna lose that O.
Did it start already?
Nah, they doing the walk the on the mic saying their names.
Okay.
It was weird though. Devin Haney walked out by himself. He didn't have nobody with him.
You didn't have his trainer or his pops or nothing?
Nobody, bro. Just him. He walked to the ring with some weak ass music. I was like, what the hell? I hope this getting him turned because this is weak.
Maybe that just mean, you know what I'm saying? He mad focus type shit.
I hope, bro, because that's weird. I'm like, he don't got nobody with him, bro. It's just him. I was like, okay. But the music choice, I'm like, that's not even nothing to be hyped on. You should have put some PNB if you was gonna put that bullshit on.
What he
Or
come out to?
put that Diddy now. I'm really not feeling like Diddy now. He'd have been turned up to that.
What'd he come out to? What was the song?
Bro, I don't even know the artist, bro. To be real with you, bro, it just was not it. I'm gonna tell you that.
Okay, that's
It was like
different.
smoke meat or something like that. I don't know. It
You
wasn't.
said smoked meat? What? It felt like so
Nah,
crazy.
the dude was saying like smoke me or something like that. I don't
Oh,
know, bro. That
man,
nigga said,
you
"Did you
coming
just
out
say
to
smoked meat?"
nigga came out the barbecue music, nigga.
Oh my goodness, bro. You was too funny, bro. That man said smoke meat.
I'm trying to learn Lost way. Hey man, this other phone I got is on some bullshit. It's like my older phone is acting better on the battery than my newer phone. I ain't got nothing to say about it. We got Vision Hawk. What's good, Vision Hawk, man? OG.
Dang, what's up, Vision? I mean,
I'm just hoping because I got the newer phone now playing the fight, so I'm like, please charge because I'm trying to watch the fight so it don't die on me. Type shit. It's always crazy when you be thinking like a fighter got like a super like height advantage, and then when you see him do the little glove touch, it's like, oh, that nigga not even that much bigger.
I be thinking Devin Haney just really tall, and that nigga not.
He's really not. I'm like, man, he's not that much bigger than Loma,
Like he's really not that tall. I thought the nigga was like 5'10" or something. I'm like, this nigga look like 5'8".
bro. 5'7" maybe. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, he do got a fresh cut though. Nigga, his barber doing him right.
he do, but I won't lie to you, man. The only thing I think will be a problem when it comes to this fight is the fact that he got the blonde tips.
Yeah, it's a little extra. Maybe he's on his Chris Brown, nigga.
So I'm like, man, I think that's a little. I'm like, man,
Oh, and he's fighting a southpaw too. That might be a little different from him.
who fighting the southpaw?
Devin.
He's not
Well, I
fighting the
mean,
southpaw.
well, Loma's fighting southpaw.
You talking about Loma's fighting southpaw?
Yeah,
Loma always fought southpaw.
that's what I'm saying. I said Devin's fighting a southpaw.
Oh, okay. I thought you said okay. I misheard what you said. Devin Haney's being a lot more aggressive than what we used to. I'll say that.
He knows he has to because if he waits for Loma, Loma gonna come to him and he gonna put that pressure on him.
Yeah, you don't want Loma to dictate the rhythm type.
Exactly. So if he gotta throw him off. So that's the only reason why Tefimo beat him is Tefimo was in there. He throwing him. He was going in with him. He was putting the pressure on Loma. And Loma wasn't really responding well. What you think about the fight so far? I
They
know it just
feeling each
started.
other out.
I don't know. Devin do look comfy in there though. He don't look rattled or nothing. He look like he ready to go.
I will say this though, to counter that though, he looks spry. He looks full of energy. Doesn't look
Yeah,
old at
his
all.
feet look good. He has pep in
hmm
his feet. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh,
That's
little
where Devin
shimmy.
Haney's gonna have to be able to take advantage of the situation. Those pauses, Devin Haney's gonna have to let his hands go.
Mm.
When Loma wants to throw a combination, then he wants to turn angles. When he makes that angle switch, Devin Haney's gonna have to let his hands go because that's a lot of times the easiest, not easiest, but the most opportunity he's gonna have to be able to land some significant shots.
Mm. That left hand coming though.
Yeah, Devin looks fast.
Well, in 30 more seconds, say goodbye to your parlay, my boy.
Oh shit! I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna let
Oh,
all y'all know right now up in this joint. I may not be able to last through this whole entire fight the way my phone is going, because for some reason my new phone it's not charging. It's only on 1%. It's not. It won't charge. And I don't know why.
oh shit. Like Loma Loki just gave him some work right there.
He's definitely letting them hands go. So I'm gonna try and stay with y'all as long as I can.
If you do happen to go out, I don't even know how to end this. I don't think I can end it.
I'll go back in to make sure I can end it real quick. It's my phone. It won't charge. I've had, but I've been having problems with my phone doing that shit for like the last like I don't know, last month. So I knew I need a new
You
one.
could
Like,
keep your phone and just get a new battery, or if you really want a new phone, just get a new phone.
oh, there we go. It just went up 1%. I guess that's something. What's killing me is like, damn, I thought I had another modem thing to make sure I could charge both because I got two things. I just don't got a fucking
Not bad.
yeah, but I have one, so I'm like, that's what's killing me right now. I don't know where that bitch at. Let me see if I can find one real quick, y'all. Y'all keep me updated on the fight.
They got 632, 626 for the first round. Loma better percentage.
So with I watched the first round. I won't lie. I'm pretty sure I would give the first round to Devin.
Ooh, okay. That was nice.
What's going on? What's happening?
Devin hit him with a straight and an uppercut after. I ain't gonna lie, Loma getting a little physical. He pushing on Devin's head down.
I do like how aggressive both the fighters were in that first round. They look good.
Well, it's the same about this round too. They look. Oh, that's a good body shot by Devin. Devin looking good in this round. He's picking his shots wisely.
See, I thought what would be something that would be beneficial for Loma was to go to the body, but if off that first round, looks like Devin is taking advantage of the body shots.
I will say this though, Flu. When they do engage each other though, Devin does look like the bigger fighter though. He does make Loma look like a little boy. Not necessarily in height, but just size and just everything. You know what I'm saying? Like he just looks like a bigger fighter in there. So if Devin can use that to his advantage, he should win this in good fashion. Yeah, he's winning the second round in my opinion. Some of y'all might not have it like that. Ooh, that was nice, Dev. He flipped the jab and then he came over with the right.
So Devin's
Well, this
starting
is
to
a
turn
good
it up a little
fight.
bit.
You said what?
Said Devin's starting to turn it up a little bit, do a little something you ain't
Yeah,
expect.
it's looking good, man. I haven't seen Devin looking like this against other opponents, man. He's really looking sharp in there.
Damn.
Mm. I'm not gonna lie, Loma looks like he's a little frustrated. I think he's like, damn, this dude's actually better than I thought. I think it's his head movement because Devin's quick. He dodging a lot of those combos. Lomachenko coming in with.
Damn, I just need one thing and I really don't got that shit. That shit crazy. But I had it. I'm like, my other one is at my work, at my job.
Ooh, that's a good jab to end the round. I like that. Right now, Devin has Loma swinging like Madonna was for Floyd. That's what it looking like right now. You should remember that.
That's a tall tale right there.
Devin looking good in there, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm impressed. But Loma's not looking bad. It's just he's trying to figure out how to really hit him.
Damn, that fucking shit. Fuck, man. I can't wait till I'm at my crib. I ain't finna.
Vasily Lomachenko.
You hear
Yeah, that was nasty, really. Sound like you need to go clean up. Sound
Oh
like one of them
shit,
joints.
man! I just gotta keep switching between the two. Fuck it. I'm like they both at 3%.
Boy out here on life alert, bro. What's it called? Loma didn't land that one body punch, bro. The whole fight, yeah. You're not gonna beat Devin if you're not going to the body.
Block it. Oh, I give up.
If Devin was a knockout Lomachenko, that'd be crazy. This man said 7 round TKO.
He ain't finna do that. I don't see that happening at all. What's your second bet, Goose? Devin Haney by unanimous decision. No
That was my
cap.
bingo.
Get the new iPhone 15 Pro Max Ultra 2.0 Plus.
Damn, that's a whole lot to say.
I was
Oh,
finna
yeah,
be
I
like,
got
that
that
nigga,
new
that sound
iPhone
like a
15
whole
Plus.
code, nigga.
Huh?
I said that sound like a whole code. That shit sounded crazy.
Sound like a exclusive membership.
Bruh. Don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna get right. The end of this month, nigga, I'm on. Life is gonna change dramatically, so we finna be on. I won't lie though, Lomachenko is really putting a lot of pressure on Haney though. Like
Yeah,
he's
but he's
not
not really.
respecting his power at all. Like at all. So I'm be
He's not
interested.
stopping. Oh, that was a good left though by
Yeah,
Devin.
I'm interested to see if Haney's gonna be able to keep this up. Like Loma's not giving no space to Haney. Like he's really putting a lot of pressure on, bro. Like Haney looks good, bro. I'm not even gonna cap.
You
I'm
said
sorry,
Haney looks
Loma.
good.
Haney looks good, but Loma looks good too, bro.
Yeah, I said Loma was looking good. I said he just trying to figure out how to really hit him. Like he's throwing punches, but he's not landing a lot of them.
He's landing the ones that he want to land though. That left straight down the middle is landing every time. That's his signature punch.
I got Devin 3-0. Which I got out there, people. 3-0 Devin.
I got a 2-1 Haney.
You get the last one on Loma?
Yeah, I thought Loma was dominating that one.
Okay. That's fair. I got 3-0 though.
It's an interesting fight. I think he's gonna go all 12 rounds. I don't think either of them have the punching ability or the punching power to knock anyone out.
Interesting. Oh, 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 but he hit him with that left though. Oh.
In the case I can't make it to the end, I got any new shows popping?
Um,
Which like I said, I'm
yeah,
not watching
man.
the fight, unfortunately. I'm gonna be right there with you, bro, because my shit is not. I should have never sacrificed the Lakers game for the fight. I fucked up.
Yeah, especially
Especially with them losing. I thought they was gonna win, man. I was saying the Nuggets was gonna win, but like, nah, Lakers. I'm so mad at myself right now. I should have been charging my shit. While that, God, I should have just been listening to your commentary for the Lakers game, charging my shit. I made the
yeah,
worst decision
man.
alive.
You didn't miss nothing. I lost money today. It's just it is
I
what it
made it
is.
bad. We all out here taking L. This is what it is.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Fuck it. It's part of the game, man. We out here, man. I'm like, this phone is not charging. Still at 2%. I had this joint hooked in for a minute. Like, come on. What you think? This fight's for sure gonna go 12 rounds, no cap.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Probably
lie, my
gonna go.
speed get to this bread, man. Once I see that Devin gonna win, if somebody gonna win, I'm out of here.
All right, same here because I'm probably not even gonna make it. I got some good food waiting for me. I'm trying to watch my TV show type shit.
Yeah.
I fucked up. I promised two bitches today I was finna fuck with them, and I ain't do it.
Ooh, that was a good laugh.
But
Still
tomorrow
out
I'm
here
gonna make
breaking
it.
hearts.
Huh?
Still out here breaking hearts.
No, I don't never break hearts. I love. I'm all about
I
love.
have love.
About love.
You sounded like Diddy when you said that.
I won't even cap. A lot of these fights that are supposed to be exciting and supposed to be big fights, they trash, man.
This is a good fight. I like it. I'm entertained.
I'm not. This fight shit. I ain't finna cap. I'm gonna be that nigga. I'm gonna talk that shit. Devin Haney's controlling the fight with his jab. He's controlling the fight at a range. Lomachenko, he's not able to do what he wants to do. Only way I see Devin losing this fight is if somehow he slows down. Real
Oh,
quick. Oh yeah, I did say this. Yeah. Y'all got any shows? Maybe I want to suggest to you, boy. What's up?
One Punch
No,
Man.
that's a show.
Yeah, it's called One Punch Man.
Is it a cartoon?
Yeah,
I'm not watching no cartoon.
it's really dope.
No, I'm not watching any cartoons.
It's not really a cartoons,
Well,
but
if it's animated,
yeah.
I'm not watching no animated show.
Okay.
I need some of that drama. Niggas getting shot, blood going everywhere. That's fine.
From's about to come back out. I think it's already back out.
Well, you said what?
From.
Oh yeah, I've been watching that. The second season ain't been shit.
Oh, it's trash.
It's nothing like the first. That's how it usually goes. Vision Hawk said SpongeBob. That just pissed me off. Fuck that shit. Last one, watch The Wire. Look,
You
I
love that water.
yeah, I know you told us so many times. Look, I watch it, but I'm trying to stay reasonably like I don't want to watch nothing that old. You feel me? I'm gonna say my cutoff when it comes to watching TV shows is probably like 2016. Like if it came out before 2016, I don't know if I want to watch it, man. If it's before 2016, I don't know if I want to watch it, man. The Wire came, bro. The Wire came out. Michael B. Jordan was like 13 when The Wire came out. Now that nigga's Creed. He's in Creed 5.
That man said.
So you crazy, hey man. The Wire came out like 2001. Come on now.
Like right now, I'm drawing a blank on shows, bro. But if I remember them, I'll just text you in the week and just be like,
I
"Hey,
watch
bro."
hella TV shows. I'm watching something right now called damn, I don't remember, but it got the nigga who played J. Jonah Jameson in the original Spider-Man.
Hmm.
And it's like it's basically like he goes to his job every day and he doesn't know what he's doing. Then he's figuring out the job that he's going to. It has a whole nother world. Like you can walk into a whole nother world and there's like a clone of him. It's not a clone of him, but it's like two worlds where it's like, okay, let's say I'm like just a chill nigga just going to work every day, but then you end up finding out there's another person like you, but he's a killer type shit.
Hmm.
It's fire. I won't even lie.
What's it called?
I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, man.
Hmm.
But it's like, that boy Loma, I ain't never seen Loma so aggressive in my life. He really don't like Devin
Hey,
Haney.
this fight's good, man. You talking about this week? I'm like, okay. I'm entertained.
Seems like he got a problem with Devin Haney, man.
He pushed that nigga. I didn't like that.
Like he feel like Devin Haney's trying to take everything he worked for. Ooh, somebody got dropped. Was that Loma? Or did he get pushed?
They said push.
This is the best I've ever seen Devin Haney though. I'm not gonna cap.
That was looking good, man. It's a good fight. They both look sharp to me. Ooh, they throwing them things though.
Does this Loma beat George? Teofimo Lopez?
Should.
If only Devin Haney had power, that's the only thing he's missing, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have anybody like fearing him.
Great boxer, but no power.
And it's crazy because even Floyd used to put people out.
I was gonna say the thing about Floyd. Floyd had like his speed was very noticeable, and his timing. He may not have the power, but his timing was so on point. He could drop a
That it
nigga.
felt like he hit super hard, but he was just so sharp. Bam! That's like, well, damn.
That's one thing when I watch Devin Haney, I'm like, Devin Haney, he doesn't really have that great of timing.
That was a good
Let me
fight
take
though.
that
That
back.
third
He
fight.
has great timing, but he doesn't have Floyd Mayweather timing, if that makes sense.
No, Floyd's timing was just crazy because he was defensive. You feel me? A lot of these dudes can't fight like how Floyd fought. Like he was pretty boy. He was a little bit more aggressive, but he still had a defensive mindset. But once he went to money, oh, it was over.
That's a good
Once
point.
it came money, yeah.
Looking at Devin Haney though, it looks like he ain't even been touched. No
Yeah,
bruise,
he looked like
nothing.
he just got out the barber chair for real.
Telling you those blonde tips, man, that might be the death of him. Ain't no nigga getting his hair dyed. I'm gonna say I don't remember the last nigga that got his hair dyed in 2023 was winning.
You said who dyed the hair in 2023 and is winning?
That's all I'm saying, man. That's that nigga's. I'm
That
like I know
nigga is
he
gonna
was
be the
that
first
nigga,
nigga.
but that's 2016 type shit. Dying the
Nigga,
tip.
he said he bringing it back, nigga.
Who wins if Devin fought Tank? Tank. Easy. That's not even. I ain't even gotta talk about that.
But
I'm like,
you
if
was saying that
Loma's
Devin
able to
beat
get these,
everybody. You used to say Devin beats
huh?
all. You used to say Devin beats everybody.
Yeah, I said that 2 years ago, and I saw what Javante Davis did to Ryan Garcia. I'm Javante Davis team all day. I changed up, nigga. They traded me. I thought I was
I thought you would
loyal.
have known better after Rolly. After what he did to Rolly, I thought she was gonna be like, okay, Tank serious.
Well, Rolly ain't really shit. Rolly, you see, I'm like Rolly in his last fight, that nigga got gifted a win. So I'm like Rolly, I like Rolly. I'm a fan, but I'm like he was never that good.
Mm.
But like, I believe fully and wholeheartedly in Javante. I think if Javante fought Loma, he would knock out Loma.
Javonte's on the level right now. Shout out to
Fact.
Calvin, man. And it's crazy because everybody think that Floyd was mad at the end of the next fight. He was over there thanking him and shit. He like, boy, Floyd was
And
happy.
They said Floyd didn't fuck with Javante no more, but he was at that fight for sure.
Bro, after the fight, Javante literally was embracing Floyd like with joy. I'm like, that don't look like beef to me. If that's beef, that's the craziest beef I've ever seen.
I say this, Loma is landing a lot more on Devin Haney now that the rounds are going, but I just think it's a little too late. I think Devin Haney probably won 5 out of the first 6 rounds. Now though, I think Loma is actually his timing is on point. And he's actually outboxing Devin Haney now in the 6th round. I think.
Devin,
Yeah, go ahead.
no, I was just saying Devin has to get back to being sharp. He's getting trying to be in too much of a firefight. It's like throw your hands, but pick the time. Like don't just get in there and start throwing because he throwing. You know what I'm saying? Like jab, move. You know what I'm saying? Cut off the ring.
Well, Loma always been a guy who obviously he wants to dissect his opponent. That's what I want from Devin. I'm like, stop trying to headhunt so much. Like go for the body. He's a smaller opponent. A lot of people always say chop the tree down when it comes to the taller opponent, but taller opponents actually have a lot of success against smaller opponents with the body. So if you can't hit the head, hit the body. This is a good fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think there's gonna be a TKO. I need to go all 12 rounds, and we're gonna have Devin Haney winning by a split decision.
Interesting.
It's
Yeah,
crazy. I
they got
remember
that.
when everybody thought Loma was the Matrix. Where's your angles out, Loma? Why you just fighting straight 1-2, baby? There ain't no slips with a pivot. There ain't no outside head movement with a pivot. There ain't no angles, man. You fighting straight up 1-2, baby. You in a straight line, baby. What's going on?
Why you
Loma.
sound like that nigga old school trainer? What's going on, baby? What you doing, man? You out here chilling? You on vacation?
I'm just confused. I'm like Loma, man. Yeah, I don't see no angles. I don't see no cross turns. Nothing. Like you over here trying to outbox Devin Haney, and it ain't working, bro.
It say Devin going to the body. They got a whole highlight reel of him.
What's crazy because I'm like I said, Loma, if he wanted to have a chance at winning this fight, he needs to go to the body, and Devin Haney is the one doing it. Like that's just smart.
You think Floyd Senior still works for Devin or not?
Mm-mm.
No.
I'm gonna say this right now. Seventh round, we're gonna get everything we need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you cooking a meal, right? You putting all the ingredients in it. You prepping it. You getting it ready for the oven, right? This right here, this round right here, you put in the last ingredients into whatever meal you have before you put it in the oven. So we gonna know what's gonna happen with this fight. So we getting the last ingredients of whatever you cooking, whatever the lasagna, the steak, you know what I'm saying, the pot roast, before they put it in the oven. So I personally feel like we're gonna find out who's gonna win this fight with this round. Because however this round goes, whatever happens after this, that meal, that pot roast, that lasagna is getting put in the oven. And right now, the way it's looking, it looks like Devin Haney is adding in the final ingredients of whatever he wants into that meal. Loma's starting to get dirty. He's not able to land the shots he wants, so he's starting to be a little aggressive when it comes to the breaks and it comes to the holds. Loma finna be putting that oven, and he finna gonna be, you know what I'm saying, cooked to slow perfection for them 12 rounds. Because I think this is gonna be the end of it for Loma. I think Loma's career is done. So to all you Loma fans, you finna get some cooked chicken, nigga.
I'm gonna get some cooked chicken right here.
Vision High said, I want to see Haney fight Shakira Tank next. He's not gonna do that.
Oh, brother, you missed Fluence's whole diagnosis. How that ain't gonna happen, brother?
Shakira just moved his way up to 135. He's with Top Rank. Shakira don't want that Devin Haney smoke. He too small. If Tank fights Devin Haney, that's a whole, you know what I'm saying? We got a whole Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford situation happening. You know what I'm saying? I loved how Devin Haney is really embracing right now. I like how he's not being boring and being like, I could just, because I'm like, if Devin Haney
He
wanted
can
to, he can
outpoint
really,
him if he wanted to. He can just jab,
yeah.
boom, jab, move, stiff, stiff. He really in there trying to get physical right back.
I love how he's just like, yo, I'm like, okay, you throwing them things, I'm gonna throw them back. Because he doesn't have to be this way. I'm like, going into the eighth round, I have Lomachenko winning maybe one round.
The third, yeah, you gave him the third.
That's it. That's the only round I give him. Other than that, he's lost every single round. It hasn't been close.
Mm.
You talking about a
Devin
body
lining
shot?
up that straight.
Yeah, it was
Oh, he just
nice.
got caught with something.
Nah, that wasn't much though.
I ain't gonna lie, Devin's counter left is hidden every time. Almost.
So I'm like, it's gonna go. Let's be 100. It's gonna go 12 rounds, right?
Written by decision. They
Haney's
might
gonna
even do
win by
weird shit and say
unanimous
majority
decision. It's not even
decision.
gonna be close, huh?
They might even do weird shit and say majority decision.
They might. Either way, it's gonna be an easy one for Devin. It's not gonna be nothing close. Let's talk about said pretty good fight.
Yeah, like I don't think it's a bad fight. It's not like but it's good. It's better than that Canelo fight.
Why ain't nobody expected that Canelo fight to be anything? So let's talk about said
Okay,
pretty good
it's
fight.
even better
Vision
than the
out
Tank.
you got winning so far. Loma's losing by far. This is an easy. Devin Haney's win. I've only gave Loma one round this entire time.
I haven't given him none.
So that tells you that right there. It's not a close fight, but if it's a good fight because Logan's still, you know, what I'm saying, coming heavy. But it's not a
But it's like,
competitive
even
fight.
though Loma's coming forward, Devin Haney's bigger than him. So when Devin goes back at him, it's like a stalemate. It's not him walking him down, you know?
Can I say this too? When it comes to boxing, unfortunately, we've gotten so used to like not getting the fights that we wanted, the fights that we expected to be close fights or to be like competitive. Like it's almost it's a sense of like, all right, I can't eat sugar for 5 years, and then finally, when I can eat sugar, you give me a sugar cookie, and I think it's the best thing in the world. But I ain't never had a cinnamon roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like we think these are great fights, but really it's like the Ryan Garcia Gervonta Davis fight, like this fight. It's like these aren't really great fights. Like we're not really seeing the best. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I might be just talking shit, but it just seems like. Hmm. Seems like fluff.
Hmm.
A whole
See
lot
what I'm
of fluff.
saying? He's so little. Devin Haney just hip checked him, went right to the flow.
Salute to the people though. Y'all don't know, man.
Hey, we've been here for
Yeah.
3 hours. Salute.
I know. I don't even feel like it, but it's only gonna come up from here, man. I'm telling y'all, like, uh,
You know
episode
why?
99. I don't know what episode 99 will be, but I'm being very strategic, because I want to make sure when we do episode 100, it's gonna be lit. So
It might be game 7 of the NBA Finals.
I just wish it was the Lakers, but you know, they're gone.
You can blame AD for that.
It's crazy though. A lot of people gonna blame LeBron for it though.
You can't blame a nigga in year 20 to take it to the championship. Ain't nobody ever
But
had
they
that
will. You know they will, bro.
that don't make no sense, bro. Kareem, Kobe, Dirk, all these niggas in year 20 was not being told, hey, bro, you gotta get it to the promised land. That ain't make no sense, bro.
I just wish y'all had Jimmy Butler instead of AD.
That's even crazy because everybody's like never even put him even close to top 10. They was saying, like, hey, he's top 10.
Think about if they would have offered Jimmy Butler for AD, like Lakers would be like, hell no, nigga, it's AD.
On
Like,
me.
you really fucking up. Like, nah, that's who y'all need to go get. No cap. So
I
this
ain't
is
gonna
gonna go
lie,
all
Devin.
12 rounds. This for sure gonna go all 12.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think I'm about to tap out. Not because it's not a good fight, but because I'm just like get to this money, man.
Let's just be 100 with the people, man. This isn't a good fight. Let's be 100 with the people. For the expectations, for the all the, it's the same way I felt about Ryan Garcia versus Tank. Is like
You can tell
what I
by
just talked about. I'm
the
like, if you ain't
atmosphere.
had sugar for 5 years, a sugar cookie is the best thing in the world. But it's like you ain't never had a cinnamon roll. You know what I'm saying? Like
What
we've
I'm
been
saying, just
deprived
look at the
of great
crowd,
fights
bro.
for so long.
Just look at the crowd. The crowd tells you like the fight is good, but it's not
It's not
exciting
that
necessarily.
good though. Let's be 100. I'm like, we've been deprived of good shit so long in the boxing community. We'll take whatever. So it's like, oh, we got Devin Haney versus Loma, so this is the greatest fight in the world. But let's be real, like Loma's been past his prime for I don't know how long. Like Loma really ain't been doing shit. Like, let's
Hey,
be
you know what's
100.
crazy? Niggas ain't gonna get how you said Floyd ain't gonna get his flowers until later down the line. It's the same with Water. Because niggas talk so much shit about
Talk
that
about
nigga.
it, bro.
That nigga then gave us so
Either
many great fights, nigga.
this is random as fuck too, but let's be real. AJ too. I'm not even gonna lie. The niggas talk a lot of shit about British boxing, but AJ done. He has one of the
He put
best
them on the map.
resumes in heavyweight. I'm like, he fought the niggas who's gonna fight. Like, it's like when it comes to boxing, it's like they just don't like when they finally decide to fight someone. You got a guy in Lomachenko who's 36 years old fighting a dude in Devin Haney who's 25. Like, Devin Haney for sure should win. It shouldn't even be close. You
Damn,
know
bro.
what
They
I'm
got
saying?
Devin Haney. They got the score tied, bro.
Yeah, bro. I just saw this. Oh, we might be in for a risk. So we was talking all that shit, and someone finna get robbed. This
Damn,
is
I
crazy.
can't go now.
I know. I just saw the same thing. We was so, nigga,
I
y'all got
can't
it
go wrong.
76 is
I
crazy,
gotta
bro.
lock
That's
in,
crazy.
Flu. You must be talking too much. I gotta lock in for real, for
I,
real. I must be missing something.
I was in the flu too much. Flu over here got me persuaded. No, that's
I don't
crazy,
know
but
what's
no, this
going
is
on,
fake.
folks. This is crazy.
This is fake. You know damn well it ain't that close, bro. That's fake, bro. It is not an even fight, nigga. Like we just both said, I got Loma winning one, maybe two rounds. You said none. This is fake.
Bro, it says 76, 76. So they're basically saying these next 4 rounds are pivotal.
They want it to be that way, so niggas like we was about to tap out. They don't want niggas to tap out.
You're right, bro. Because I was for sure about to be like, all right, Flu. Till next time, baby.
And I was
But
about to be
now
like,
I'm like,
bet. Okay, I'm out too. Enjoy your night, nigga. I'm finna watch my show, eat my food, nigga.
I just thought about it, Flu. You got waves?
No, I got curls.
Wow, bro. You cut it down?
Bro, I cut my shit like 2 months ago.
I didn't know that. I was up though, folks.
Hmm?
See your shit look like Devin? Or a little shorter.
No. I ain't got no colored tips, my nigga. I'm too old for that shit. Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna dye my tips now. Like, shout out to Devin.
Do your thing, nigga.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I don't even want to dye my hair. I'm like, I like my natural hair color.
I just be wanting niggas to give like credit to the niggas who were the originators of it. Just remember, Cisco did it first, so don't act like
It was
you know what I'm
Cisco,
saying.
Wiz Khalifa, Chris Brown.
Don't ever put them niggas in the same name as Cisco. Cisco was the first nigga to die his shit. Nigga, when Die, niggas didn't even know if
You
Die
really
had
want to
like
be real? It was Dennis Rodman.
no. Cisco did it before Dennis Rodman. He crazy, bro.
Dennis Rodman did it in '94, bro.
Cisco did that shit before the '90s. Drew Hill, that's early '90s, bro.
They might have did it
That
at the
nigga,
same time then.
that nigga had dyed tips before.
Actually, it was really Wesley Snipes,
It was.
Demolition Man.
It was. Yeah, you're right. It was Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes did it first. He went Demolition Man. That's when everybody started doing it.
You're not wrong. All right, you gotta give it to Wesley.
Wesley the originator, baby.
He looked crazy. He looked crazy too. I'm not even gonna lie.
Who, Wesley Snipes?
Yeah, in Demolition Man, great
He did
movie,
look
but that
crazy
nigga
though.
looked crazy.
He had like one blue eye, one brown eye. He was looking wild.
With the tips too, that nigga was living a whole different lifestyle. That's why his
I ain't
taxes
gonna
need to be
lie.
paid,
That
nigga.
one two from Loma had Devin looking like this.
Yeah, I know that nigga. He did look crazy when he went back to his you know what I'm saying, seat.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's making me low key nervous. It look like they about to rob Devin, bro. You about to
I'm
see a
like, that's the only
robbery.
reason why you'll be nervous is just because we saw that scorecard and we saw them niggas giving a lot of rounds of Loma. Ain't no
Like
unless
three in a
I'm just
row
not
though,
paying attention.
bro. 3 in a row. I'm like, there's no way we went through 3 rounds, and we would have said like, "Oh, I'm gonna turn it on" or something like.
Loma been
We
doing
talking
the
about
same shit since day one, nigga.
on me, no angles, nothing.
What y'all think in the chat, man? Who y'all got winning so far? I like
I know
the.
because me and Fluke clearly are lost. We was about to
I
get up
know.
out of here.
I know. I was like, I thought it was an easy dub for Devin, but I don't know, man. The boxing world is saying that we on some bullshit. They saying this shit is a close fight, and I don't see a close fight. Maybe I just want it not to be a close fight. I don't know. Vision Hawk said Devin gonna get a decision. Let's talk about it. Said Devin Haney hurt, so maybe you know what I'm saying. Let's talk about it
Devin
ahead
ain't
of
hurt.
us. Yeah, I was like, I don't see that, but maybe let's talk about it ahead of us. That can be the case. I don't see that. I see Devin Haney. I see this as a this. Good fight, great fight, but Devin Haney is winning this fight easier than ABC. You know what I'm saying? Vision Hawk said, "What round is this? The 10th round." Yeah, I don't see Devin Haney being hurt. I'm trying. Where am I missing? Am I behind you, Zen? Is Devin Haney hurt?
Bro, if he was hurt, best believe you would have heard me say something.
I know you been going crazy. You like,
I'd have been
ah!
like, oh no, I'd have been here losing it, bro. I'm over here watching what we've been watching. So I'm like, maybe my eyes is broke, bro. Maybe I don't know boxing. I'm not gonna lie, Loma's hitting with the left, but I'm like, he's not following up
But
with
yeah,
nothing else. I'm
yeah, I
like,
see that too. I'm like, it's nothing crazy. Like he's landing it, but there's nothing. He's not nothing. No power. You feel me?
but I'm just like, Devin's he's doing up, he's going upper and lower. It's just like Loma's just hitting once here and there, throwing a couple combos, but like he not really switching nothing up. Like, how many body shots has he landed? I haven't even seen none.
That unofficial scorecard was crazy.
Bro, you see, we still watching it, bro. I was supposed to been left. Devin 6'4".
We would have
See,
both been gone if we didn't see that damn unofficial scorecard. That shit popped up and said, "Oh, we're going into the next round. It might be tied." Like what? This shit is not that close. Sorry, we
one
going to
round.
11th round. How you feel like they got this shit? Because I still feel
Loma
like
won.
Loma maybe won 2 rounds, man. That's me being nice. Loma won 2 rounds. That's me being nice, bro.
They gonna fight low key, bro. They might have Loma up on the card right now, bro. Like
I feel
Devin
like
has to win the next
bro.
two to win.
I feel like that too. I feel like we finna have a robbery of the century low ball tonight. Like they showing the corner of Devin Haney holding his eye and shit. I'm like, I don't know why, but I'm like, man, why aren't they? Have you noticed in the last like 3-4 rounds they haven't shown Loma's corner?
Nah,
They trying to play a narrative, bro.
that he's hurt.
Bro,
He just hit that nigga in the back of the head.
and that's literally the replay they showing times 10. Bro,
Hey,
I
you
think
look at Loma, though, he all beat up though. But they
but
ain't
that's
showing
why,
that.
but that's what I'm saying. Why aren't they showing his corner though?
This is bias, man. The fix is in.
And look, punches last round, 5 of 25, 11 of 49. They gonna give it to Loma, dog. We finna see the upset of the century, bro. If Devin Haney doesn't convincingly win these last 2 rounds, they gonna give it to Loma.
This
And
is
I'm like, my
crazy.
shit is like pausing and shit like that, but it's like I don't even need to see this no more because I'm like, I watched the first 10 rounds. Devin Haney won it easily, but I'm like, if y'all got it close to this point, y'all want to get us to Loma. I will say this: Loma's left hand is landing every time. What you think?
It is.
I'm not gonna be able to see the actual announcement because my phone's gonna die. I'm gonna have to
Damn.
choose the phone, so I'm gonna do the one I'm watching.
I ain't gonna lie, Loma just hit that nigga Devin with a cool little
I
combo
seen
though.
that. I'm like, bro, they gonna give it to Loma, bro. Loma's finna win this fight. I'm gonna be able to actually watch the 11th round. I'm not gonna be able to watch the 12th round. So y'all gonna have to tell me how the 12th round goes. Devin Hayes gonna lose this, man. I think they're gonna give it to Loma, bro.
Damn.
Hey, look, see, if I really I lied to y'all this time. I said I put down. If I really put a parlay down though, like I was right. I would have got y'all niggas money, man. Y'all should listen to me.
Hell no, who's like first round TKO, nigga?
But I said I had a parlay. I said Loma was gonna win. Y'all niggas didn't want to listen to a real nigga. I told y'all, man.
Put your ass up, because if Devin win, you can be like, oh shit.
I'll really be surprised if they give it to Devin, bro. I'm like, this whole 11th round, bro. I'm like, Loma's really winning.
Yeah.
I was like, I barely gave Loma any rounds, and I'm like, okay, if I'm giving Loma, okay, if the unofficial scorecards have Loma tied up or ahead a round or down one round, and I'm giving the last rounds to Loma, I can only imagine what the actual, you know what I'm saying, judges are saying. You feel me?
Mm.
Vision Hawk said he still thinks Devin's gonna get the decision, man. I don't know, man, bro. Devin took the chance. He signed with Top Rank with Bob Arum. Bob Arum and Top Rank, they golden child is, Vasily Lomachenko. Let's hope that nigga got that much love for you, Devin. You feel me? You well, okay, it's not good.
I think Devin fighting a southpaw was different for him.
I don't think none of that matters because we both said that we barely gave, like, I barely gave Lomachenko. Like, if I'm gonna be generous, I'll give him 3 rounds going into the 12th.
Yeah, this one for
And
sure.
two of them was the last 2 rounds, right? The first round I gave him was the third round, and the last 2 rounds I gave it to him.
Yeah.
So I got him. I'm giving him 3 rounds. So at max, if he wins this next round, I'm giving him 4. Devin still wins.
8-4.
So Devin still wins, even if he wins this last round for me. But you know what I'm saying?
The politics might be in, man.
You're gonna have to tell me, man, because I already know the shit gonna die on my end. Not on my, because I made sure I put the charger in where I'm talking to y'all. But I'm like, for when the other phone I'm watching on, the charger's gonna go. I'm looking at the highlights though, or the replays. They're showing all Lomachenko landing his shit, so that's telling me that they saying Loma won that last round. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, they are.
Yeah,
They got it 2 for 28 for the last round, 20 for 50 for Loma. So they got Loma coasting right now, bro. How you feel about that, Zen?
It might look like Javante haven't got no competition, man. If Devin can't, if Devin lose this,
I love that response. I wasn't even thinking about that, but it's like, yeah, it looked like Javante really is the new face of boxing. Nigga, Canelo move over, it's Javante. Because I'm like,
right.
I'm just seeing this. This is one of the biggest disappointments I've seen in a minute, man. But it shouldn't even be a disappointment because Devin Haney clearly won the fight, but they don't want that to be the case. Yeah, my shit just died. I can't see the rest of it. I'm not even gonna focus on turning the motherfucker back on. It is what it is.
I mean, it's only 2 minutes left, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you
y'all
already know
let me
how it's
know.
going. Trying to get something going. You already know how it's going. It's not, you ain't missing nothing crazy.
Y'all let me know. Y'all just tell me who won, man. Because I'm like, how that round was going, it looked like Devin Haney probably was gonna lose that round too. So that means I would have had it 6-5, right? No, 7-5. Excuse me.
Hopefully, they can give he can lead the fight with a draw and go back to the drawing board.
You think Bob Arum is gonna allow that though?
I don't know. Old man Bob, man, I don't know what his mindset is these days.
How many niggas that you can talk about that other than Don King, who's made that much money, been in the business that long, nigga, and is 90 plus? Like that nigga's 90 years old plus and still out here doing his goddamn thing. You don't give a fuck about what the fuck us we think.
I wonder what he's thinking on these days at 90. That's crazy. Like, dang,
You
I'm
probably
almost to a century, nigga.
you probably be thinking about like, damn, this is a good fight. I need to take a shit. I need to eat. My stomach is fucked up.
Did you see
Damn,
that?
next year.
Did you? What's his name? Did Robert De Niro? Did you see he just had a kid at 76?
Fuck the black bitch. What was the race of the bitch he fucked that he had his kid
I
with?
don't know. I think she was
Please
white,
tell
bro.
me that. Please tell me that.
I think she was
That's
white.
important, bro. Now don't just say that. You need to tell me. You need to give me a fact.
I don't know. It just said he was having a kid. It didn't really have the specifics on the race of the woman.
That matters for a young nigga. Like, well, I'm not young, but that matters for a nigga who's looking right now. Because in my race of women,
Oh, 79. I said 76. He's 79. My bad.
I don't give a fuck about age. What was the race of the woman, nigga? If it was a black bitch, man, come on, we gotta do better. Y'all want to talk about black men?
We
Y'all want to
gotta
talk about
do
black
better.
men all day doing better? Nah, we out here fucking Oh, niggas, just so we can get a check, man. Come on, man. There ain't no faith. No, fuck it all.
De Niro revealed his let me see. I'm gonna try. I'll try to find out.
That bitch.
Oh, Tiffany Chin. So it sounds like she's Asian.
Asian?
Tiffany Chin.
Okay. That's not Asian. Chin, that's an Asian last name. I'm okay with
Here
that.
she look. Here she go. Can you see?
Yeah, I look like an Asian bitch.
Okay, man. So our people are safe on this one. Whew.
Let's talk about it. Said, what if she's 65 though? If she's 65, that's very unsafe for the kid. Because I'm like,
Nah, she has to be really young for her to even have. Because women have problems after 40 or something like that. They say.
it's after 30. If a woman is, if when a woman after 30, there's a lot of problems that can come into pregnancy. So if she's 65 and she's having a kid, then that kid is a miracle. Nigga.
That kid is a miracle. I'm gonna be messed up. What happened to your parents? They died of old age. How old was your daddy? He was 79 when he had me.
That's crazy. Robert De Niro, man, he don't give a fuck. He out here fucking. Cause I'm like, that nigga's like, I'm not trying to be in my kid's teen years, nigga. I don't want to see that bitch when she go to prom. Like, damn. That nigga don't care.
Bro, 79 is wild, bro.
Like,
why is your neck even post
or
at that
70s, 60s, 70s, 50s is crazy.
Bro,
To be
okay,
in
hold
your
on.
50s and have a kid
Wait. They have it 115, 113 Loma.
I told y'all, man, look, I'm telling y'all, man, the fix is in. Bob Arum done put the fix in, nigga. I wasn't capping, bro.
That was Max's scorecard. Whoever Max Kellerman.
I was about to say Max Kellerman. I was gonna say the same shit. If that nigga gave it to Loma, that's why I know.
Bro.
That's why Stephen A said, "Get your ass off a first take," because you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Bro, ever since he said, if I have the last shot on the line and I got Steph, I'm taking Iguodala. I said, wow. He said that with so much passion. Like Iguodala just really that like.
So that was the unofficial scorecard. Come on, man. You all I got right now, man. I ain't got nothing from you. I got this old phone. Come on. What's it looking like, bro? They doing the score, man. Be 100 with me, man. They gonna try and rob Devin Haney.
Crazy. Wow. Uh-oh. Let's see what's going on. They
gonna rob him. They gonna rob him, huh?
I don't know. It's looking crazy. Loma got the flag over him. Okay. This
punch stats is have Loma winning.
110 landed, 50 landed body shots though. Only 9 for Loma.
They gonna give it to Loma, bro. They finna. Oh man, Devin, I'm sorry, brother. I'm so sorry. Ooh, you should have never signed with Top Rank. No,
should have stayed with that boy.
Should have stayed with Eddie Hearn because he would have never gave me no matchup that didn't make no sense.
Because you know Eddie wouldn't have fumbled the bag twice. He's like, all right, I messed up with Josh.
Yeah, Eddie would have never did that. Eddie would have never put you against somebody where it's like, you going to get cheated. No time. You want to fight Loma? No. You going to fight this nigga named Akabakukuko. Who is that? You still going to make the same amount of money? Okay, let's go.
Akabakukuko. That's funny because it sounds like he's Antetokounmpo. That nigga Giannis be a crazy ass boxer. He just out there long.
Long ass nigga, man. Ball. They give it to Devin? They give it to Devin? They give it to Devin?
We know boxing, homie. Unanimous decision, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. See? All that bullshit talking about giving it to Loma. They give it to Devin?
Hey, next time I see Max's scorecard, I'm out of here, Flu. Don't you worry about it. We know he's throwing off.
Don't even worry about it. Look, BlakGooseTV family, I know it's been a long time since you heard from niggas. We're gonna be back again, but it's even gonna be better. I got like everything's good, like everything's secured. So I'm like, shit gonna be popping. No more of the phone shit on my side. Shit gonna be good, and literally like Don't even worry about it. But I told y'all, man. I told y'all. Now I'm talking shit. I'm faded, man. But there's not gonna be no more phone shit for real, for real. So episode 100 gonna be lit. So make sure y'all ready for it. Anything you want to say to people before we up out of here, Zed?
I just want to tell the people, man, and embrace the people that's loyal to you. Embrace the people that show you love, and give people their flowers while they're here. Don't wait. Life is crazy. Life's moving fast. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute, dudes can have a signature shoe, and the next minute could be almost out the league. So, you know what I'm saying? Just love yours. And yeah, man. Keep it rolling.
All day, a day. I don't know when we're gonna be back for the Fluence 99. I'm being strategic, like I said. I want to make sure 100 is popping crazy, but it's gonna be soon because I got shit planned, in motion and beautiful. So much love to people. Hit the like button. You already know what it is. I'm out of here because I want to eat my food and I want to watch my TV show. I got shit planned. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let's talk about the Vision Hawk. Everybody lost one. Everybody was in here. We already know what it is. OG's the channel. Ah, you already know what it is. Gang, gang. We out. Salute, dude.